In the world of Soil, west of the Eridu Empire, the broken town of Kadesh Tor lies just inside the border of the Five Kingdoms. West of the Eridu Empire, a curse sits heavy upon the town. The dead are pulled through a rift by beings of evil. In this dark hour, 5 heroes appear, 3 of whom are here today. Zalthor, a halfling rogue with fingers too sticky for his own good. Varvolf, a red-eyed half-elf warlock with a touch of dragon blood, last of his clan. Thorian, a hero dwarf druid who keeps his friends close and his secrets closer. Coralon, whose picture is way too big, a half-elf wizard with a thirst for knowledge and a hunger for knowledge as well. And Thordar, a dwarven fighter from the Legion of Mountain Diggers. The fate of Kadesh Tor, and perhaps the world, lies in their hands. Some heroes are better than others, and perhaps these are those heroes. When last we left our heroes, you had been over at the Owlbear Breeding Project, I guess, and talking to Balasar. And you had agreed that, well, you'd learned a variety of things there. Hopefully you guys know most of them, because maybe they'll be important.
I remember he's a dick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he cut out the eyes of everyone in your clan. So technically, there might be some bad blood there.
It's your fault for being an Uchiha. Okay? There's only so much power allowed to one clan in the ninja world.
Then let's see. Yeah, he gave you some information about the Gate of Souls, which he says he has, and he has it, safely buried away outside the Owlbear Breeding Project. You did find that the other half of the altar that you wanted so much. Are you still wanting to take that with you and reassemble it so you can pray to Mephistopheles? Is that still your hope? Is that your goal? To restore the altar of Mephistopheles?
Not particularly. Maybe only the, like, I'll restore it to tell him he's a dick.
Can I put it back together, summon him, and tell him I don't like him anymore? You're not my friend.
Yeah, pretty much, and then break it again.
Yeah, and then I take it back apart. Let's see. That's the basic stuff that he told you about. He also told you a variety of stuff. I mean, you already knew it was Alexander who was coming through this rift before. He told you about Mephistopheles' plan to create a new realm of the dead. He wants to use the Gate of Souls to forcibly resurrect all kinds of people and then take them into the realm of the dead. I think he explained all that basic stuff to you. He told you about the connection principle and just how Alexander has been now taken over by, some kind of demon. He didn't really expand on it that much, but some kind of demon has taken over Alexander, and also that they cut him up and put him back together bigger and better and stronger. And that's basically everything. Was there anything else you guys thought was important they told you about, or you felt like you didn't get complete information on that you were hoping to learn more about?
I mean, he put the life essence of my clan into those coins. That was one thing that I learned.
Yeah, you know that Mephistopheles had been basically specially breeding and empowering your clan just so he could harvest them and use them for his own, admittedly somewhat evil reasons. And apparently it involved cutting out all their eyes and making gold coins turn red with them. You never noticed at the beginning of this that your eyes matched the coins, did you? You didn't think that was maybe significant at all.
Nope.
Came back to bite you.
Didn't ask about it. I was just like, red coins, that's cool.
It's like red coins, red eye, and probably just a coincidence.
No coincidence.
Yeah, and good. So you guys basically are, I think, ready to leave the Owlbear Breeding Project, and I believe for this session we're essentially, you guys want to make a final conflict here, then you need to make whatever preparations you want, and then head to somewhere and decide to fight it out with Alexander or whatever you want to do. Maybe you're just going to bring him some flowers and be friends with him. I don't know. It's up to you. This is your story.
Dude, I'm going to convince Sparkthrall that I get to ride him into battle and fulfill the prophecy of my bow. That's my entire goal for this night. Riding Sparkthrall into battle.
That's your whole goal?
I don't care if we lose. I don't care about that. I will ride a dragon. If Sparkthrall won't have it,
38.
I'm going to do it with Magmardry. Magmardry owes me a favor. I'm small. She won't even notice me riding on her. Dragons can't smell halflings, right? Isn't that what we learned from Lord of the Rings? So she won't even notice.
Won't even notice. Yeah, if you guys are about ready, Balasar will, before you leave the this cult area here, he will give you sending stones, or I guess he'll give you 1/2 of a pair of sending stones. What? It's not even in the compendium? I had to look it up, sorry. He gives you a stone that links with his other stone. I think they're just called sending stones.
It sounds like magical teleportation.
It lets you talk to him.
Oh, teleportation would be way cooler. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it casts a spell sending. So, basically, he can send you a 25-word or less message to whoever has your stone. So, he tells you, he'll give you the stone, and I forget, did I use some kind of cool voice for him? I don't remember.
He was like nerdy, but like not like he didn't have a lisp, but he was like nerdy.
He was like Sparkthrall.
Yeah. Anyways, Balasar will tell you that take these stones, and if anything happens here, I'll let you know. And if you need, anything that you need to ask me, I can answer. Of course, we're limited in the length of the answer, so make it a simple question.
So we're like texting. We can text him.
Yeah, but only 25 words per day.
Per day?
Oh, per day. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was like per message.
Well, it's per message, but you get 1 message per day.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I guess I'm going to allow it that each of you can send, you can send 1 message and he can send 20 words back. It's not like you get to only do a single one-way communication of 25 words every day, because that would not help you if you have a question.
Okay, so we can send 1 message and receive
Yeah.
1 message.
Yep.
We're on a really crappy data plan. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, quite bad. Compared to the stones that Sparkthrall was using, Sparkthrall had a stone where he just got real-time communication with his mom. So
we need to switch providers.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, so, is there a voice option? Can we do no? There's not. Okay. So it's just texting only, and not a lot of that.
So where's the Soul Gate? Can I go to the Soul Gate?
The Soul Gate, yeah, I mean you can go look at it. It's he'd be hesitant to show it to you, but he shows you where it's buried under a bunch of rock that no individual rock is super heavy because it was just him carrying rocks and trying to bury it, but just a whole pile of rock and stuff that it's buried under.
Can I unbury the Soul Gate?
Yeah, I mean it would take you a while because he's been watching it for like last couple of years, and so he just has it significantly buried. If you wanted to unbury it, you guys could probably do it in like I'd estimate like 2 weeks maybe.
Oh man, I want to go see Sparkthrall. Sparkthrall's done molting now, right?
Yeah, it's been long enough now. He's out on Old Junior the mountain, and you guys could go see him.
Could I go hire people to help me uncover the Soul Gate?
Yeah, if you want to get the Gate of Souls, you could certainly try to like recruit people and bring them out here. It might be hard to recruit people because you remember you recruited people before and they didn't all return, and that was just to get the altar. That was no digging required.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna be with him this time, so it'll be like at least twice as safe.
All right, let me ask you, Varvolf, why do you want to uncover the altar or the soul gate?
Well, let's see here. So we can summon people that are dead. My whole clan happens to be dead, so
Yeah,
I mean, it might help a little bit for me not murdering him. You know,
I thought there were like negative connotations from bringing people back to life. Didn't we? Or was I misunderstanding the situation somehow? I thought like bad things happened if people came back to life.
You know, if Balasar will tell you that he thinks the Gate of Souls itself could be used for good reasons or for evil. It's not like it's inherently just evil, but that it is limited in range from where you use it, and you might not want to use it right where you are at this owlbear breeding project because, you know, demons.
oh wait, so we could like move the soul gate?
Yeah, it's movable.
Oh,
It's a giant circle of stone, so it's not like, you know, on a dolly.
So Balasar, where'd all of Varvolf's clanmates die at? So I imagine we have to be near where they died to bring them back, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
Yeah, which is where you are. But yeah, I mean, if you want to, are you saying you want to, before you go and confront Alexander, you want to spend a couple weeks digging this thing up and then resurrecting your clan?
Who are all going to be blind. Just want to point that out. They will have no eyes.
man, you don't know that. I mean, it resurrects their soul.
Yeah, but their body. What if they're all going to be skeletons? We don't know how this thing works.
Yeah, so we'll find out.
No, I mean, Balasar can tell you because they have resurrected Alexander. That they took his body and they remade his body, and then they resurrected him, and he came back to life, you know, with a fully operational body, the way it was. But he also thinks you, if you're not having a demon help you to preserve the body the way it is, that it could restore someone's body back to full. Just the way, like, I think true resurrection would work.
Okay, so I would need a body for the soul to inhabit.
No, true resurrection can create body. I mean, there's a spell called true resurrection.
Oh, and it creates the body just around the soul.
Right. So true resurrection says you touch a creature, so I guess you had to have some part of it. If the creature's soul is free and willing, the creature is restored to life with all its hit points, and it closes all wounds, neutralizes poisons, cures disease, lifts any curses, replaces damaged or missing organs or limbs. You can also provide a new body for the original, if the original no longer exists, as long as you speak the creature's name. So, same way.
So
you basically can use like true resurrection without
first question,
without the need for them to be willing to return.
Yeah. Do I pretty much know the name of like everybody that was in my clan? Like, since I would have to know their name.
You're not coming through Discord right now.
It also looks like you froze up on Roll20 here.
Maybe he's just staring at us and couldn't believe you asked that question. Why would you ask if you know their names?
That's a foolish question. You're all dead.
We're experiencing technical difficulties at this moment.
Please hold and listen to this music.
Do you have one of those cool screens to put up? Like this.
Some elevator music.
Yeah.
So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Looks like we just end here, not knowing what happens.
Oh yeah, that was the end. And now, exciting conclusion.
We just
All right,
leave
you guys
them
can
all
see me
hinged.
again.
Yeah, can see and hear you again.
Okay.
So
So I
it
don't
was a
know where
great
you
success.
dropped off, but you believe that if you
I
were going to
finished-
resurrect people, you could resurrect some of them, and they would at least, by the time you exhausted the names you knew, other people would tell you more names.
Okay, so by resurrecting the people I know, they could.
Yeah, you think you could
Resurrect
pretty
the
much
other
connect
people.
everybody, and you guys could probably like take a vote halfway through and be like, "Do we want to resurrect Steve? Let's not do it."
Just-
Steve was a dick. All right, fine, we'll leave him dead.
So does everyone agree not to resurrect Steve? Okay, let's not. But what about Carl? Carl's going to want to resurrect Steve. Okay, well, we don't get Carl either.
I'm pretty sure Carl wants to save the world. Well, too bad.
We could sacrifice Carl for the sake of not resurrecting Steve.
Maybe if
Yeah.
Carl wouldn't have eaten my sandwich, Carl could have saved the world.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need some part of the person. Was that?
No, you
what
don't
you
have
were
to
saying?
even. As long as they died nearby, which Balasar assures you that they did.
That they all did.
Oh, I know.
Did they die nearby? Yeah, I think somewhere in this general area. Also, you're
No.
probably not going to want to go in that room.
just never go into that room, please. Just promise me that.
Can I tell you that it was like the most sanitary operation, and there may be a pile somewhere. So,
But okay, yeah. I would like to. Actually, so you're saying I would have problems hiring people because everyone would know that the last people that I hired just died terribly.
yeah, because the other guys returned back to town. You think they just sat on that info?
So what if Thorian went and hired people? What if I hired by proxy?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is going to be maybe not so much that you hired them, although they're going to be quite disappointed in you. But I think they're also going to be disappointed in taking jobs in the owl bear breeding project area. I think that's where it's going to run into trouble. So you're sending us back to the same place everyone died?
Yeah, but we've got a dwarf that is not here in person, so he can just start lifting up stones. And I'm gonna go talk to
We can make
Sparkdraw.
we can make the other two just lift stones for a while.
So
And I guess Thorian
It's
could turn
full.
into a stone worm, and then he
I could turn into a stone worm again.
Oh, and then you could just eat it.
just keep burrowing through the stone over the thing until. Now, be careful not to clip the edges of it. Just,
Yeah, that'd be super fast, wouldn't it?
yeah, if he was a worm, you could probably do it in just like, let's see, from 2 weeks of moving the rock. You guys could probably do it in like 3 days.
and I can't remember. Did we have a timeline that we were expecting them to like do Damon things and wreck the world?
No, I mean, you think as long as all the coins in town are still in town, you're limited to the fact that there's not a lot of people in Kadashtor are dying.
So Zalthor,
Didn't-
just don't murder anybody.
But I thought one
I
of the
mean,
coins
and-
got
and
away.
You're good.
Didn't
Yeah,
one of
'cause
the
you have
coins
it.
leave the town in a carriage?
I don't think so. Did you guys have a coin get out?
I thought that happened.
No. Dang it!
I-
What's
I
his
think-
name?
I think that hold on, where's my people of Kadashtor? I think that Zaku had been telling you that he had bribed the carriage people there and was keeping coins.
Yeah, I knew that. I just thought for some reason that a coin made it out in the carriage, or maybe
Oh.
we just talked about that as like in theory that could happen.
Oh yeah, I think
yeah,
he just told you.
because the carriage people like beefed up their security.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely get the feeling that it's that if people are trying to leave town with coins, it's going to be getting harder and harder for them to be, delayed that way.
All right. So yeah,
I mean, you do have a coin right now,
oh well.
and from what we know about the coins, if something dies around it, that's what like summons the demon dude.
I don't have anything, sir.
Yeah, sure.
I
Okay.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
So anyways, I'm gonna go talk with Spark Thrall while these guys are hanging out here, digging stuff. Varvolf, I love you, buddy, but that ain't my job. I'm gonna ride a
I
dragon.
don't know if I want to be a worm for 3 days. What do I get out of this?
You.
Because I was just a worm for 2 weeks in a mine. I mean,
Yeah, and you got paid for it. I'll give you five gold.
5 gold.
I'm a little short on funds right now.
I spent all my money, like just all of it. We
Like,
had an entire gold, and
pretty
we
much.
spent all that money. All of us spent all of it.
Oh yeah, we never actually told the mine people that we cleared their mine, did we? We just kind of pieced out and
No,
went
you did
back to town and bought stuff.
Well, Thorian, while you're a worm, I'll go tell the mine people that we cleared out their mine and try to get some more money.
I mean, I have a lot of money already.
We should go turn in that quest and see if we can get level 6. Right? That's how this works.
Yeah. You level up right now.
Are we gonna have enough XP? Does it fill up my XP bar?
It's like it looks like it might be like 1 or 2 pixels off.
Dang, it's always that way.
Like-
Sure, I'll become
We
a
have to kill 5
for the greater
orphans.
Okay, so Zalthor, you want to walk by yourself through the entire wood across to the mountain to see the dragon?
I want to
Same.
skirt the edge of the wood and also be sneaky the whole time.
I would like to sneak through the safest area I can find.
Like, I'm going to go like... Oh, well, let me... This one. I'm going to go like here, this way. Oh, I can't ping that many times.
You can draw a line.
Yeah, but then doesn't it like stay...
No.
Well, you can delete the line
I'll
too.
go like this.
Everyone's drawing lines now. Just around the edges. All right, so is this what you guys want to do? Varvolf, you want to try to unbury this gate.
Yeah,
Thorian,
I'm gonna
you-
start unburying it. I'm gonna ask
You can-
Thorian for
Hey.
help.
You go past the necromancer, around all the fields, up to the mountain.
Yeah, that seems like a good path to me. I'm going to kill a necromancer on the way.
Just on the way.
Just complete the other quests. I'm done.
We're doing it montage style, so
Yeah.
I don't actually have to roll for the combat. We're just going to assume that I'm a good enough rogue now
Right.
that I can insta-kill a necromancer that thinks I'm buying zombies.
All right, so Thorian, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'm going to be a worm because I'm going to be a nice guy.
I mean, you guys can just, as long as you're fine with letting some time pass, you don't have to actually split up. You could, work together on one thing after another.
I maintain that literally all I care about is riding a dragon.
Well, how about we let Zalthor go find his dragon?
I don't care if Varvolf's clan comes back right now.
What? Dang.
I will come save his clan while
Heartless.
I'm riding a dragon, okay? I'm gonna go get on Spark Thrall's back and be like, yo, Spark Thrall, prophecy, right? And we're gonna go get your mom, we're gonna go get and we're gonna rally the troops of the world, and we will be the famous messengers, and also fire the shot that's heard around the world.
The spear that pierces the heavens.
That will be our job, Spark Thrall.
You mean the drill that pierces the heavens?
Yeah, the drill that pierces the heavens.
All right, so you just need to tell me where you want to go, and we can do this. So you're going to stick around and resurrect these people first, then go get the dragon? I mean, how do you guys want to do
I
this?
can be
Hey man,
I can delay my
gonna-
travel for 5 gold a day, Varvolf.
I'll give you 2 because you're kind of being a jerk.
Dude, they'll be back soon. What if we had a dragon to help dig us this thing out?
And then go get the dragon. Just follow your heart, man. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Dreams. Yep, that's what we do that one.
I just need a bag of holding, and that will be my sleeping quarters. I'll just tie it around my neck. And
In fact, why don't you do the opposite, where you put it over your head, all the way down to your feet, and just your feet are walking?
because I can only do that like every 10 minutes, so that becomes problematic.
Use a snorkel.
I just stick a straw out the bottom.
Just a little bag waddling along.
I definitely wouldn't get picked up by like, you know, some bird of prey.
No, this is a very safe area. All right, so you guys just need to agree on where you want to go
I
first.
believe
I'll
it.
narrate everything you do.
Yeah, we can help out Varwolf real quick, and then I'm going to go see Sparkthrow.
Form of a worm.
All right. So you spend, basically takes you 3 full days to kind of get through this. At the end of that, you have it mostly cleared off. So on the 4th day, you're able to kind of get it all opened up so you can start using it. And Balasar, he feels bad about killing all these people, so he does show you how it works and everything. And you guys are all fine with using this like a whole bunch of times in a row.
I mean, I'm perfectly okay with it.
Can I ask Balasar if we know, have any idea if Alexander's lover was possibly buried in this area? Can we try and resurrect her if possible? I want to try it.
He really does not think that she was anywhere near here because she would have been, if you read the book.
It said we don't know where she died.
If you read the book.
It said we don't know where she died. I read it.
Let's see.
It was like Alexander thought she died, but someone faked her death, and then like Alexander went crazy because someone faked her death. And
oh yeah, this was that's in the love story one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can tell you that actually not everything in the love story book is
true.
Legitimately what happened.
Well, I just didn't think we actually had any other information about where she died.
I think in the Rise and Fall of Alexander it mentioned something about her.
I thought it just like gave us her name, but
apparently you can't search on this.
And now I'm drawing a blank of what her name actually is, even though I yelled it at Alexander the other time.
In the love story, it's the one I think it tells you, doesn't it? Yeah, Fenelon.
Fenelon.
I don't think we actually know where Fenelon died.
Anyways, you do not believe it'd be anywhere near here.
Yeah, but can I try anyways?
Sure, you can try.
My beliefs don't matter.
You can open the you can have this Gate of Souls going, and then let's see. All right, I'm gonna say there's 357 people in your clan.
Using it 356 times because nobody likes that one guy.
They're like it, and isn't there like one other guy? I swear there was like one. Wasn't there a guy?
Weird Uncle Greg was always a jerk when I was a kid. He always gave me pranks. He never gave me a real present.
All I wanted was his love and acceptance.
So you guys are fine with Varwolf shouting names, 357 times into the Gate of Souls and bringing back his whole clan of people right here in the Owlbear Breeding Project where the demons have been working.
Yeah, let's start with just his parents, and then kind of test the waters.
Whoa. Start with somebody he kind of likes.
Yeah,
just in case.
I want to do a test case and make sure that we don't just like
cousin,
release.
Twice removed.
Right.
Release.
We saw each other at family gatherings. They seem pretty chill.
Yeah. Immediately, your dad is back. He is a demon. Oh, well, that's bad. Yeah.
Like the witch demon.
All right. So you want to start summoning these people? So you summon the first couple people, and you want to spend a day with them and see if they turn out like completely evil.
Yeah.
Maybe Coralon can cast like, I don't know if he has like detect good and evil or something. Let's just see if he has any cool spells.
Oh, I don't know if
I'll summon back some people like I know enough about like their personality that I could kind of like maybe can I insight check them?
Yeah, you can do that.
If they are who they say they are. Oh man, I'm super bad at insight, but oh well.
Weird
Yeah, they
Uncle
look fine.
Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
14.
Okay, you're not too worried. You feel like this turned out where you know, it seems like they're basically themselves, and you're not upset with anything that's going on with them. It seems like, yeah, makes sense.
Okay. All right, then I'll just.
For people who've been dead for 10 years and who just come back, and one of them tells you like they were enjoying the afterlife and they would have just as well just stayed there. But,
Oh, can they just walk through the Gate of Souls again?
no.
No.
I mean, you could kill them. You could kill them right now if you want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a bad idea with
Do
me
you
having
want
a
to be
coin on
alive?
me. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
no, like really, I'll just add like, do you want to go back to being dead? I mean, that's fine.
We can do it. We have to kind of deal with the coin situation first.
Just not right now.
And Balasar, of course, is going to go and leave the area while you guys are doing this because he doesn't want to guiltily look at each person.
Just here's all the 357 people you murdered. How do you feel?
356, thank you.
Are you guys all back? Oh man.
Not again.
welcome
But yeah,
back.
so I'll
Eyes to
We could have
see
made the coins
you.
with just one person. I could have just continuously resurrected the same person and used their eyes over and over again. What was I thinking?
yeah, I mean that actually would have worked. But I'll continue resurrecting people.
All right. Yes, you're able to get your whole clan out there, and it takes you, let's say, another day and a half to get your whole clan resurrected, and then what do you guys want to do?
Spark Thrall. I don't
Yeah,
care about anything else. I'm going to Spark Thrall, guys. It's time.
Like how many good, I guess, fighters are there in my clan?
Oh, you have a little collection. You probably have, like, okay, depending on what you want. If you want people who could be like as good of a fighter as like a town guard or something, you could recruit like 100 people that would be, that kind of level of just, it's not like they were all military people, but they could use weapons and stuff. Not that they have weapons with them, but they could use weapons tolerably well. And there's probably 3 or 4 people in there that would be pretty well skilled, and you could really count on them in battle. Like around a second level type fighter type person.
Okay.
So you have a collection of people. They could fend for themselves in the woods if you just left them there, or you could try to recruit them to come with you or you could set a certain date of when you want them to meet you.
Yeah. For now, I'll just ask them to protect the Soul Gate.
Sure.
Since that is of importance.
Yeah.
And then I guess we can go get Spark Thrall.
Sure.
Go talk to Spark Thrall.
Yeah, so it takes you about 2 days of travel to get across the woods and up into the mountain.
We hired a bard to come with us because we need a bard to make a song about Spark Thrall because for some reason Varvlov promised that. And
I didn't promise that. That wasn't me.
Yeah, it was. You said you were going to.
I don't remember that.
Just because you don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm not risking my chance of riding on a dragon because we don't have a bard. I'm hiring a bard.
I offered to give him some money as like a congratulations on molting gift.
Yeah, well, where do you do that? Mr. 5 gold.
I'm gonna give him like 5 gold.
There's 5 gold.
And promise him more. I'm a little down on my luck right now.
I'm sure you'll believe that.
We've lost Andrew again. He disconnected.
Oh.
No, I just feel he's just staring at us.
Just again.
Every time he's, why are you guys doing this to me?
Be right back.
Isn't he like sharing the same internet as Tim?
I think he's actually in the next room. Zalthor's hogging it all.
Yep. He's just taking all the bandwidth.
Maybe.
There we go. Maybe. I think so, yeah. Looks like the lights going on and off in front of him. I can't hear him, but I can see him.
Oh. It's an actual he's back
All right.
ish.
Yay! You guys can hear me again now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yay, this is gonna make this so much more exciting. All right. I don't know what you guys might have missed or what's happening here.
We all agreed we're
so-
gonna go see Spark Thrall, and we're bringing a
And we're
bard.
getting a bard.
Okay, so you guys are gonna swing by town, hire somebody to come up and sing songs for you. And okay, can I just ask one out of character question, which is so Varvel, you definitely are accomplishing something in that you restored your clan.
Yeah.
Zalthor, you want to go out and try to get a dragon to ride. Thorin, do you have something that you would like to try to do here?
I can't think of anything.
I mean, just as out of character, Zalthor now is going to have two things because he'll have his, prophetic bow and a dragon, and then right now you're going to have just, your normal powers. You're not going to have a resurrected clan of fighters. You're not going to have a dragon to ride. You're not going to have a bow of prophecy.
I'll have my honor in that warm, fuzzy feeling when we win.
Okay.
But he can turn into a worm and eat
I
rocks.
can turn into a worm whenever I want to,
I thought you had some big quest that you were going on to find some like moon thing or something.
Yeah.
I already have that.
It's already
Yeah.
done.
He's
Nailed
done.
it.
Finished.
I have a moon lantern.
Okay. I think we're good then. So you guys will head up to Old Junior and wait, Zalthor, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your video shut off for me
Hmm.
for some reason. But anyways, you guys get up to Old Junior. It's not hard to find where he is because there's like a seriously huge plume of smoke coming out of one area of the mountain. And when you approach the area, you find a it's basically just a big old cave that's been now inhabited by a dragon, or from the sounds coming from it out of the cave, you have maybe more than one dragon.
More than one dragon.
Yeah. Do you guys want to just, what do you want to do? There's not really, it's a cave. There's not a door to knock on.
I'm not a fan of walking in on a dragon bumping uglies. So maybe shout in. Did we ever come up with a name? What was the name we finalized for Spark Thrall? The new name? Didn't we have one?
Thrall? No.
No, because he was going to change his
we-
name when he malted to like Firestorm or something.
No, we
that-
threw
you
out a
mean
lot of
Star-Lord?
names,
We
and he
wanted to be
said,
Star-Lord.
yeah. He said he'd think about it.
All right. Well, I want to throw out some like words of dragon praise or something
Yeah.
and like yell at him.
Yeah, you just want to yell like, oh,
Spark Thrall, your
Dragon-
scales are
right.
so glistened in the sun like
Yeah.
Just
gems upon the earth.
Just the whole quote from The Hobbit when, what's his name? Smog is describing himself. I'm just gonna say all those words directly at Spark Thrall.
But in the third person.
Can I just lightly modify this?
Like every word of praise, you know. Your scales are like iron or whatever.
Yeah. The bard's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I got this. And he says, "Oh, mighty dragon, your armor is like tinfoiled shields. Your teeth are swords, your claws spears. The shock of your tail a thunderbolt, your wings a hurricane, and your breath is death." And you hear from inside the, inside the cave. You hear, dude, shush. Dude, you guys hear that? And then the bard's like, I said. Everyone, you see a dragon come up to the entrance of the cave, and it's this guy. What? No, not a 500-year-old stump.
He's as big as the entire map.
Yeah, he's bigger than the mountain. Wait a second. You're bigger than the mountain.
Boot. I think I found my power.
Was that your quest to become bigger than a mountain?
As big as a mountain. Completed.
I've lost my mountain home, so I will become my mountain home.
Yeah. Yeah, he comes out, and this dragon shows up, obviously much larger than the dragon that you saw before. And he comes out and says, "Dudes! Oh, man, I'm so glad you guys made it."
Oh, we lost you again.
But
Yeah,
kind of sounded like he was in the cave. So
I heard, "Come on in." Yeah.
It was a cool effect he did there. Wasn't expecting that.
You just want to walk in here and use this mic.
Spark for all, bro. Right now.
I mean, I guess that'll be kind of hard to use
Surfer Spark.
to do stuff, but all right, we're gonna have to sort this out real quick because he's gonna need to be able to hear people. Let me see if I can do this.
All right, I'll just join you in here.
Okay, so
I'll just have to narrate the entire rest of the.
yeah, but you're gonna need to be able to hear stuff. So
No, I don't care what you guys say.
you don't care what we say.
Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't matter what you do.
I would like to do this. He just waits till, he sees our mouths not moving. He's like, "Oh, okay."
Come on.
And what do
Are
you
they
say to
saying something
Sparkthrow?
right now?
You
Oh,
have
it
my
looks like
cat?
Sparkthrow doesn't care anyways.
Oh no!
Spark-
And
does what
he
he
eats
wants.
you.
Eat you. Game over.
Here, do that real quick.
We could call this episode "The Lost Connection." All right, I'm gonna go get some water.
You left me all
Mission
alone with the chat.
complete.
They were vicious.
Oh, what?
Yeah. They cursed at me and screamed at me.
In the Twitch chat?
Yeah, all of them. I didn't even see because I wasn't on Twitch at the moment. So I was trying to make an interesting story. Wow, Zalthor, you changed.
He lost all of his hair. He's trying to talk to us. He's shaking his head.
Here you go. We are totally back in service here. We're gonna see if I can hear anything. Okay. All right. Can you hear them at all?
We're not talking. Now can you hear us?
Yeah, they said they're not talking, so that's why I can't hear them. Well, you should be able to hear us because mine's activating here. So, oh yeah, I can hear us. So you can hear people through those headphones. I can literally only hear them saying that they're not talking.
Echo.
That's fine as long as they're and now I hear an echo.
I don't know what's happening.
On there at the bottom of the thing.
Just go with it.
Okay, I'm just going with it.
Man, this was supposed to be the best session ever. It's gonna be like the somewhat okay session. I mean, technical difficulties.
Hello and welcome to
you're
Technical
gonna sit on that
Difficulties,
side.
the finale.
Slightly closer to the mic. Are you signed in? Oh no. This makes it look like I'm the only one in the Dungeons and Dragons room here. Yeah, I don't understand that. Okay, is that better? What? It moved you? So, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear
Yes.
yourself when I'm talking? Or can you hear us through your headphones? Okay. That's going to be kind of annoying for you, but I guess if I can hear myself through the headphones, it's going to be this weird effect where I can't talk right because I'm hearing myself on a slight delay. Oh. Why can't you see us? Okay. Tap on me. Give you option. Really? Oh, that's annoying. I don't have a way to fix that. Since for some reason you can't mute me. Okay, I think this will
You
work
can't.
now.
Like, are you trying to do it off your phone?
Yeah, he's on my phone right now. Okay, that
And
should
you
be good.
can't mute somebody?
You can hear Trace talking right now? Yeah, I can hear Trace talking. I cannot hear you through my headphones. Okay,
So
perfect.
I think we're all good now.
Okay. We're just going to have to do this as... Oh, yeah. Alright. Sorry, everybody.
You should retitle this stream to be called The Lost Connection.
Don't worry, we're doing this the best possible way ever. He's controlling things on my other screen.
Some GMs are better than others, but I am not that GM.
I mean, it's really more like the computer's fault.
Okay, that should. Alright, so basically, what was going on? Oh yeah, so you were just getting into the
Old Junior.
yeah, you're just coming into the cave. So I don't know, what did you guys hear?
We heard, oh, hey, dudes, come
yeah.
on in.
Yeah, that comes in. The dragon waves you in. Dudes, so glad you could make it. And he waves you to come inside. You guys want to follow him into the cave?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
All right. So once you get inside the cave, you see that there are about 4 or 5 other dragons about the same size, and the guy who's leading you in, he says, "Oh, dudes, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Flame Spinner. You guys remember me from the mine, of course, but that's the name I went with Flame Spinner. What'd you guys think?"
Flame Spinner, I think that's a totes rad name, man. It's so awesome.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm so glad you could make the party. And you see that there is a party going on. There's, there are, like I said, a selection of other dragons. They're all about the same size as him. And there are, you see there's like, so there's like 5 other dragons that are there. They're, 3 of them are red, and there's a blue dragon, there's a green dragon. And they also have 5 young ladies who are dressed in like white robes that are kind of fearfully standing off to the side, and they have some like dragon games going on which you don't really understand, but they seem to mostly involve like breathing fire and things like that they've been doing. There's another lady there who is not dressed in white. She seems to be maybe like the leader of the other ladies. She is but she's wearing like a long red gown, and she has rings on all her fingers, and is she's also there in the party. The dragons are all basically like frat guys, so the other dragons are calling back over there. Dude, Flame Spinner, you've got to try this out, man. Look, your cave is awesome. And Flame Spinner's like, yeah, bro. Be right over there. Just these are the guys I was telling you about. They totally helped me get my horde set up. And they're just kind of hanging out there.
Cool. So, Flame Spitter, you want to introduce us to these people?
Oh yeah,
Your buddies here.
yeah. These 3 losers over here. They're my bros, my actual legit bros, man. And I guess these over here are the virgins, and these are the. This guy's Wetback. He's blue dragon. You can't trust him too much, I guess, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. And old Poison Mouth, and they're guys. I've known them way back since I was just a little dragon.
All right. Well, let's party.
Yeah, and there's you guys want to go talk to people? You want to just raise the dragon? What do you want to do?
Aren't we gonna have the bard sing?
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
About Flame Spinner's greatness.
yeah, yeah. The bard steps forward, and he's kind of fearful because, when you told him you were going to go see a dragon and he was going to sing for a dragon, he thought maybe that was like not that accurate, or that at least it would be like a solemn occasion. He was not expecting a bunch of frat boy dragons. And one of the red dragons, he keeps saying like, dude, Flame Spinner, we've got to break open one of these virgins. And Flame Spinner kind of keeps pushing him up. No. But yeah, the bard sings for a little bit. His most beautiful song. Like you think that he was pretty good at making a song about dragons already, and he had some stuff planned. Seeing the number of dragons there, and their propensity for breathing fire and poison and such, that he's been kind of spurred on to a greatness that he didn't even know was inside himself. And so he sings.
Bard
He just
level
sings
2.
beautifully.
Took it to the next level.
Yeah. He thinks like if you had to sing as though your life depended on it, that's pretty much the exact scenario he's going through right now.
So I'm gonna go over and talk to the lady in red and just like try to get her name, what she's doing here.
Sure. Yeah. She says that. Well, I was invited. Of course, little Sparky's all grown up now, but I guess he did remember me and called me out here. I make it a habit to see those who are growing up, but I really can't stay long. I have much to do.
Is it Mag Marjorie in like human form?
I mean, what, you want to just ask her that?
Oh no, I'm gonna politely. Well, I'm gonna introduce myself and politely, like ask her name.
Yeah. You introduce yourself, and she looks at you, and she says, "I see you are a captured soul. A terrible thing that. I never mess with demons." And with even though you've asked her name, she just kind of shrugs that off and like, never comes around to answering that part of the question. But she does tell you, there are ways of dealing with that. And over the course of the next 3 hours of the party, you find yourself just kind of caught in conversation with her, as though maybe you try to excuse yourself sometimes, but you get the sense that it wouldn't be polite to kind of just leave her as she's talking to you. And you end up spilling most of your life story, even things that you wouldn't normally tell a stranger, or perhaps you wouldn't even tell your friends, as you think you kind of come to trust her, or maybe on some kind of supernatural level.
She
she's
just
had
gets me.
some effect. Yeah, she has like a legitimate effect on you, where you're opening up to her in a way that is not what you would normally do. And it's only afterwards, after the party sometime, that you finally start to think like, there might have been some magic involved in your willingness to speak to her. At the time, you don't think of it. Yeah, but she after hearing your story and your plight, and how you've resurrected your clan, and you're in tears, and she's unmoved by your plight, but she she does tell you, now, if you're serious about wishing to leave Mephistopheles, there are ways of doing that. Perhaps something I could help you with, should the need arise. This dreadful business, if it is true, is certainly something that should be dealt with at some point.
So what are the ways to break the contract?
Well, I could do something for a price, but I fear you would not be able to pay what I what I normally would have in mind.
Tell her you have 5 gold.
Since,
Is there some sort of other price I could pay?
well, you did help my son, and for that I am grateful.
Guessed it.
But it is a large thing, and Mephistopheles is awfully powerful. I'll tell you what, I will make the necessary introductions. And she gives you a little gem, like a little blue crystal, and she tells you, would you find some time to yourself? Listen to what the crystal has to say. Also, can we turn off this fan? Yeah.
She said that too.
Yes.
The blue crystal is telling me to turn off the fan.
And perhaps the fan could be shut down, or at least slowed. Sorry,
I
so
didn't even know there was a fan. in
Coldbreed's
this
got my
game.
back. Oh, it's got everything.
I tell Dust to go pull the cord to slow the fan speed.
Okay, well now it's starting on high. Click, 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 click. Okay, I think that should not all. Click, click. Just stop it with your hand.
It takes
Okay.
him a few times.
Is this a 4-speed fan? I'm sorry, I did not expect that.
Those exist? Preposterous. Inconceivable.
Yeah, so she gives you a crystal, and you can make use of that after the party sometime.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her thank you, and would it be polite to leave now? Is it fine to leave now?
Yeah, you could. Now you're able to rejoin. Now while you've been having this conversation and speaking to her, Flamespinner has been hanging out with the other dragons, and he's been trying to involve Zalthor and Thorian into this, but you guys are not well equipped to play games with extremely large dragons. Like, I don't have a 12-foot tail, so I think this game's not going to work for me.
Wait. But what if I ride Thorian while he's a worm? Then can we compete?
Why do I always have to be a worm?
Yeah.
Hey man, should have looked away. Shouldn't have seen those worms.
Yeah,
It's your only useful form.
yeah, the dragons do help you out. Between the bunch of them, like, dude, no, oh man, you're druid, man, this is gonna be awesome. No, dude, you gotta transform for us. And they want to see you wild shape into something. Is there a certain form you would wild shape into for them?
Let me see what I can turn
Oh,
into.
the
That'd be
worm.
super exciting.
Form of a
I could be a pony, guys. A pony. Think about it.
Dude,
Can't
man,
you be a
I've
bear?
always wanted a pony for my birthday.
you transform and he jumps on your back.
Woohoo!
You just snap.
I could be a tiny lizard.
That's how Thorian died. Trying to be rode by a dragon.
I guess I'll be my coolest form ever, which is rockworm.
Can't you be like bear? Bear?
Yeah, you transform into a rockworm.
Herbor.
Oh yeah, you could be an herbor.
Or like a raven or an owl.
I
You've
could be
seen
an
both of
owl.
those.
Have I seen a raven?
Yeah, because my
you-
familiar is.
You have
a
literally
raven.
seen a raven.
This
that's
is
sometimes
like
invisible.
all the time.
Yeah, I thought it was still a little imp. So,
I mean, it
Yeah.
is, but it uses.
It looks exactly like a
shapeshift.
raven. It's close
I'm
enough.
gonna be a big scary brown bear.
Yeah, you turn into a brown bear, and all the dragons kind of cheer you on, like, wild sheep, wild sheep, wild sheep, wild sheep, and they all point their heads up and all breathe together, and bursts of flames and poison and all this mixing in over you guys, and you're starting to wonder, is this actually going to be somewhat dangerous for you in this party? But they seem extremely enthusiastic, and one of the dragons suggests, we've got to bring out the big lizard. And they bring out a gigantic lizard who is bigger than the cave lizards that you've seen before. And, they're convinced that you'd be able to transform into this giant lizard, which you're not able to because it would be too big of a beast for you to turn into. But they do offer you a little ring that'll enhance your wild shape abilities, and it's set with a lizard shape on it. And it's, they explain to you that, dude, this kind of thing, we don't do this a lot, but this lets people really know what it's like to be a dragon. And normally it'll last for only a couple minutes for most people, but I think for you, you'd be able to turn into a giant lizard with it as a normal wild shape ability. So you could use that as a normal. You could actually turn into a wormling of your choice.
Okay.
Yeah. And by of your choice, I mean it can be a black, blue, green, or red dragon wormling. You cannot turn into a silver, gold, or copper, or bronze wormling. You cannot turn into a shadow dragon wormling or anything weird like that. But you could turn into a wormling if you wanted to for use of wild shape. And instead of lasting just a few seconds as a dragon, it would be your normal duration of wild shape. So you have that going for you, which is nice.
Okay.
And you see Flame Spinner, he, his brother is still going on about, dude, we need to crack open one of these virgins! And he kind of pulls you aside, Thorian, and he says, dude, bro, man, you're a dwarf, right? We gotta open up one of these ale barrels over here. You gotta help me with this thing, man. This is supposed to be some quality ale. And it kind of pulls you aside to, where the ale barrels are, and you can tell he has no idea how to tap an ale barrel. But as a dwarf, you have much, you've learned to tap an ale barrel, before you could walk. You just crawl up to that thing and ka-dunk.
Can I do like a cool party trick to open up the ale barrel? Like,
oh yeah, yeah. Make it like a performance check, and I'll click on that.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah, -1.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you a +10 on it because it's to open an ale barrel, which is like a dwarvish trait, which you would excel at. So yeah, you're gonna you take the little like spigot thing and the little hammer that you would normally like just be able to knock in and get this thing seated in there, and instead of just hitting it in there, you like carefully get the barrel like rocking a little bit, and as it starts to kind of rotate around, you get it so it's spinning in place and it's going like a pow! Ale comes spraying out, and you already had like a whole set of mugs that were ready to go, and as it comes out, it's like spinning, and it's like splashes of ale go fill all the things, and then you like as it comes around, you just reach out there and turn the tap on it, and it stops, and it kind of and settles back down, and Flame Spinner looks at you and he's like, Dorian, man, you are amazing at this. Can I be honest with you right now? This is so hard on me. I've only been this size for a couple days now, and these other guys, some of them have been like this for 75, 80 years. I don't think I can do this for the next 100 years. You changed shapes before me. Does it get easy at some point? Like at some point you just feel like you are a bear and it becomes natural? Because I don't think I can do this. Like, do all dragons have to be like these guys?
No, man. No. Follow your dreams.
If
you're a pony at heart, Maybe you should just be a pony at heart, man.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is if this is my one shot that I can get in with these guys. I mean, no, I don't like them now, but you know, maybe I would. Maybe if I just, you know, fake it till you make it. I mean, what do you do, man?
Well, I like to fake it till I make it, but then my friends kill everything I love. They killed the bear last time, so you know.
I mean, I'm not there, but you know, I didn't kill the bear. I just want to point that out.
Can I just say?
I mean, I know I'm not there, but
It's like from across the room while you're in conversation with Mac Marjorie in human form. You're like, I didn't kill the bear!
I just imagine your imp just lands on Thorian's shoulder. Just didn't do that.
Yeah.
He didn't.
It wasn't us.
Yeah, Flame Spinner says, so, I mean, what would you do? Would you just... I mean, you just try to fit in, or...
You know what I would do? I think one of the cool things is you want to do something new to define yourself. Like, have any of your brothers ever helped a great warrior go into battle?
No, I don't think that's the kind of thing that dragons do. I think
But they
dragons
do.
more... No, I think that's frowned upon. I mean, yeah, when I was younger, I used to think, man, it's going to be me, and there's going to be some hero. It's going to be like my mom and I mean, you know the story, man. You know.
But you want to do something to break the mold, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to be stuck with, dude, bruh, let's breathe fire. Let's. I mean, what do you even do with virgins? What cracking? What does that mean? Are we gonna drink this virgin's blood? What is that? Is that the kind of thing that I'm supposed to do for 100 years? Because they're bringing these virgins like this is some thing, and we're gonna just devour them. And I don't know. That's not me. Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't have to be.
I mean,
It
yeah,
doesn't have to be.
I don't know, man. I mean, I thought, where would I even find someone? I mean, yeah, I know. Okay, my mom had this whole thing with the wizard, right? And I mean, you know the songs, Mag Marjorie and Mag Marjorie travel the world doing mighty things there. Mag Marjorie and building a tower up to the. I mean, you know it. You know the thing, man, right? And
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, and that. I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, she was not hardly any older than I was, right, when this happened. But I mean, that's like a once in a generation. I mean, that's the thing out of Legends. I don't think I could do that, but I can't do this either, man.
But if you just want to go do the same thing that your mom's doing, that's not very new or creative. Maybe you want to go do something where you're, like I said, maybe you want to become a partner with a great warrior and go into battle and save the world.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
you'll
I
have
think-
your own song.
Yeah,
Wizards are puny.
yeah. I'd have my own song.
Work with a rogue.
Flame Spinner and Zelthor and friends.
Yeah, it'd be like something like Flame Spinner. The you guys would be there. So I don't know all your names. I'm Thorian, obviously. Flame Spinner, Thorian, and that other guy.
No, dude. It was always gonna be Spark Thrall and Zelthor. So I gotta be in there somehow.
Yeah, you talk to him, and so try to make a persuasion check, and we'll see. He's pretty much ready to be convinced here that he doesn't have to lead the frat boy life.
Can I do guidance on myself?
I don't know. You're probably not supposed to.
Yeah,
Sure,
I can touch
do it.
one willing creature. So
You can touch yourself.
I'm going to touch myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm going
Yeah,
to
you
do
kind of
a
pat yourself on the
persuasion.
back.
Yeah.
You're gonna do great.
You got this. You got
And
this.
then I'm going to add to it just because I can. So give me a second. There you go. So it's 20.
Yeah, after 20. Yeah, he's like, all right, you know what? I just have to be me. I'm sorry if the other dragons don't like it. I'm sorry, but I just have to follow my heart. And he comes back out, with you, and he has all the mugs. And the other dragons are like, dude, bruh, yeah, you got the good stuff. Man, is this virgin blood? And Flame Spinner's like, guys, I think maybe just, I'm gonna give you all one drink, and then you guys gotta go. And they're like, dude, no, man, we just started. Man, we've been melting through rock all day. You want to get this thing through the other side of the mountain or what? Come on. And he's, to his credit, he stands his ground in a kind of a difficult social situation for him. And he says like, no, look, we gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. This is not me. Like I said, you guys take your drink. You're gonna go. I'm gonna set these virgins free. I don't have any use for them. I'm sure you guys don't care about virgins, do you? He sends them out of the cave, and the other dragons take off and they're like, man, come on, harsh, man. And they all they all leave and they fly off, and his mom, who's still there, she kind of smiles and is like, puts her hand on your shoulder, Thorian, and is like, you've done a good deed here. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt. He would have never made it with them anyways. And she goes out of the cave, and as she goes out, you see kind of a shimmer of light, and you don't really catch the whole shape of her, but you see this humongous tail that kind of coils around as she lifts off, and you hear the sound of thunder as her wings begin to flap as she flies off from the area there. And Flame Spinner's like, guys, man, this means so much to me that you guys are here. Like, I don't know, do you guys want to spend a little time here? Do you guys have to go right now?
Yeah, man.
I'm
So
down to party all night.
All right. Well, I don't
So
know if you guys are
charm
interested in
me.
this, but I thought I had this game we could play. It's called Assistant Managers and Office Spaces. And I don't know, like basically I don't know, maybe it's dumb, but it's like, imagine that each of us is like just a regular default person with like no special skills, but we live in a land with like no magic. And the main thing is you try to earn enough money that you can like, but just by like doing stupid things in an office all day. And then like you have to deal with like your manager, they're probably a jerk, and like your wife makes demands of you, but then like you just trying to get by. I mean, it'll be fun. Like we'll each be a character. I thought I'm going to be like I think I'm going to go with a janitor. What do you want to guys be? And you guys willing to play this for like a couple hours?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a
Tom
student.
the call center. I'm gonna be Tom the call center employee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be Frank from IT, who also likes to hide people's stuff
I'm gonna be a
in
student.
weird spaces.
I tutor other people, and
Yeah.
that's how I get by.
Yeah, you guys all roll up characters and play, and then like because he's just so into this, you end up playing for like 38 hours straight, and he's like and he keeps bringing you out like potions of revivification and perking you back up. And you're like, okay, but man, this has been fun. Okay, he's graduated now, and like I've been moved up to like shift manager. I mean, I think maybe at this point this is a good spot where we need to like. There's actually some other things going on that we need to take care of. And he says, he tells you, okay, well, if you guys ever have anything big going on, I want to be a part of it because one day I'm hoping they're gonna make some cool songs with me. And like the bard has left like way earlier. He's been gone the whole time.
He sang a song and then he left.
Yeah, he's like once you guys started getting out the all the stuff and getting your character sheets, and he's like, no.
Flame spitter or spinner?
Spinner.
Spinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, funny you should say that, Flame Spinner. I've got this bow of prophecy, and problem that we kind of need to fix. So I've got this plan. It involves me, you, a prophecy, and an awesome shot heard around the world.
Oh man, yeah, that is exactly the kind of thing I want to get in on. When you're ready to fire that shot, you just call and I will be there. And he gives you his one of his little like more high tech sending stones.
All right.
Yeah, we upgraded our provider.
Does that one like send like 30 words a day?
Yeah, that's the one you can actually talk to them in real time.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Yeah.
So before we leave or anything, I'm gonna say, Flame Spinner, how would you also like to kill a demon lord?
Yeah, like what kind of demon lord are we talking about? Like, yeah,
Well, like one that commands one of the circles of hell. You know,
you mean
it would just be a legendary
like an
legendary.
entire circle of hell? I think.
Entire circle of hell.
I mean, I'm kind of. I mean, that seems beyond our ability.
I mean, not right now. Right in like in the near future.
I mean, here, let me call my mom. And he gets out his sending stone. And he's like, hey, yeah, mom. Yeah, I know you just left. No, yeah, no, we played all night. Yeah, I know. No, mom, it's fine. Mom's gonna be fine. Mom. Okay, look, here's the thing. They're saying there's like circle of hell needs to be taken out. Like, demon lord. What was it? What was the lord? Wait, what was the? He's not. Okay, he's not paying attention. Yeah, but I mean, is this the kind of thing you'd help us with? Like maybe, I mean, could you still have The's number? I mean, could you give? I mean, I don't know if you could patch me through to him. What's he doing these days? And you can you hear for like 10 minutes he's sitting there and he's like,
listening to smooth jazz.
And then it's like, okay. Oh yeah, no, I understand. Okay, and he puts his stone down. He's like, okay, well, she's coming back. So this, I mean, I don't know, but you're gonna have to explain to her exactly what's going on. I think I might have explained it wrong.
Okay, well, first things first. Just so you know, I'm riding you into battle. You already agreed to it. No backseas. No
backseas.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but so shouldn't she already know because I already told her my life story?
Yeah. I mean, she's already heard your view of what's happened to you and everything, and
Yeah.
she gets back. Now she's just back as a dragon, and you can see that her head can barely even reach into this cave because she's just slightly larger than Flame Spinner is, and
Just a little bit.
she reaches in and
Tad.
yeah, and you hear she opens her mouth and you hear the sound of a hurricane, blasting through the area, and like as your senses are just completely overwhelmed, you kind of catch some words that are like, you get the sense that what she's trying to tell you is, she's asking you, are you really going to go through and try to kill Mephistopheles?
Of course. I mean, not right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have any other choice at this point. Like, kind of, he's kind of taken over the realm of the undead, slowly
Yeah.
but surely. Definitely
Well,
surely part.
he's trying to.
Yeah, and you hear thunder booming in your ears, and she says, if I've got this straight, you have a necromancer outside of town who's amassed hundreds of undead, but you're worried about a dozen or so people who've been taken through a rift.
Yeah, well, the thing is these coins, right? So it's kind of like do you know what a disease is? Like, kind of spreading. Like, you've probably seen humans do it, where we kind of spread across everywhere. Well, these coins are kind of gonna do that if anything happens in Kadesh Tor and one gets out. It's just gonna kind of go everywhere, and these dozens are going to turn into hundreds. Those hundreds are going to turn into thousands. Those thousands are going to turn into everyone. It's inescapable at this time.
Yeah, you hear the sound of like all the air seems to be sucked out of the room, and then just one loud pop. And in that sound, you hear her saying, "If it is truly as bad as you make it out to be, I will assist when the time is right." And she withdraws her head, and she says, "There is someone I must find." And again, she takes off and is gone.
Oh yeah.
Now, you guys ready
Set
to go
up.
into? You guys want to go into get set up for battle?
I think we're ready. I think that probably at some point, probably Thordar should have gone and fired his army. Like the army of dwarves. Might be a good idea to have with us.
Attempted to.
Yeah. And
All right, you guys should be on a scene with just a green field. You guys are in.
Yeah, black and greenfield.
Okay. So, what do you want to? What's your guys' plan? Coralon, of course, has his feign death spell, so he can feign death on somebody, so that they appear dead.
Oh, can I talk to that crystal before?
Oh yeah, the crystal. Oh, 1 second here.
Can we assume that we've taken a long rest?
Oh yeah, you guys got plenty of rest.
Okay.
You guys have been like mostly sleeping.
I don't know. All I
And-
get to be is a worm, so let's be honest here.
Yeah. I mean, you've just been like turning into a stone worm, like digging through rock, all that kind of stuff.
Hey, you get to be a wyvern now. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have the stats for that though.
it's in the compendium in game. On Roll20, you should be able to look it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you should be able to bring it up there and... Oh, actually, wait, let me just do this. I will... Oh, wait, this doesn't even... Let me... If I do this, you should be able to see Spark Thrall, but can you actually see his character sheet?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so now you have... I mean, that's when From Human he was a Red Dragon Wormling, so you could see him up there. If you want a different one, you could, of course, read it there, but I think in the compendium they don't list it quite as nicely. So if you want to be a different color, you could do that too.
Okay.
All right. When you listen to the crystal, you hear the voice of a fairy speaking to you, and the fairy tells you that if you wish to be free of the master you serve now, there are ways of doing this, but you must promise yourself to me.
What do you want in exchange?
I would be happy to do this for Maggie, who has helped me on many occasions.
For Maggie? Who's Maggie?
Like a nickname.
Oh.
Yes, Meg Marjorie,
Oh,
who certainly you have spoken to her. If you have this crystal,
it's like what? Yes.
Maggie's
yes,
been a
I
dear
talked
friend
to
for
her
many years.
quite extensively. So like, is my whole clan still like also trapped in a contract with Mistopheles?
I mean, you don't have any way of verifying or telling exactly. They're all back to life, but
Oops, ignore that.
and then you bite him.
What's that crystal?
Yeah. So you don't actually have a way of verifying that, but you, I mean, your gut tells you that since they've all died, perhaps they fulfilled their contractual duties to this demon.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask I guess I'll introduce myself and ask the crystal its name.
Yes, I am but a humble fairy. Nothing to worry about in that regard, certainly. But what I can do for you, I am known as a bit of a trickster, and I've been toying with this. Maggie and I, and we have thought for many years about the possibility of a free warlock, and if you would mind loosing yourself of your patron here, I believe it is something that we may be able to do.
Very well. I'd agree
Yes.
to be a guinea pig.
Yes, it'll be great. When the time is right, I will show you how to turn your patron's power back on himself. And if all goes according to plan, he will release you, and at that point, with my help, of course, I believe I can, and with your sorcerer's nature, I believe we can set you up with your powers fueled only from yourself. An experiment which may not work, but which we are willing to try.
Very well. Just let me know when the appropriate time has come.
Yeah. And let's see, what else do you guys want to have on here? Get ready. You probably want to have...
I'll take the, what was it? Like 3 to 4 good fighters from my clan.
Sure. Yeah, the great fighters. And Thordar will have... off camera, what happened was he spoke to his buddy who was over at the store, Oregon, and he's lending a clan, not clan, like a company of soldiers. So he has 25 soldiers that are going to be lined up there. You have your 3 or 4 like more talented guys. Farvolf, of course, Flame Spinner is there. Corlan's ready with the preparations to cast Feign Death, and he's very carefully like hidden away the books and things that he's purchased and left instructions about where to retrieve them so that knowledge isn't lost. Anything else you guys want to get set up? You also have a series of things. Let's see, you should be able to see. What is it called? Yes, this one. So you have these things, which you got from the cave before, and I don't know if you actually identified the oil, but it's an oil of etherealness, which moves you to the ethereal plane, basically.
Yeah, we did identify.
Okay, and then you have your scroll of seeming and your potion of invulnerability. So you have those items that you can use in your preparations as well.
How long does the invulnerability last?
I think it lasts like 1 minute.
So like maybe you'd have the person drink that potion and then have Feign Death cast upon them?
Well, yeah, you could do that. You could try to make someone... I mean, invulnerability actually makes you resistant to all damage, but you would still take some damage, but you're not actually completely immune to damage. That'd be pretty powerful. Nothing can hurt you for a minute. Okay.
Well, I mean, when I hear invulnerability...
Yeah, I know. It doesn't quite live up to its name. It's like lesser invulnerability.
Oh, okay, all right.
There's a greater invulnerability, but you don't have that one.
Somewhere.
So,
Somewhere there's a potion.
The Feign Death is just to confuse Alexander, right?
Yeah.
Because he was confused.
Lure him out and open the portal.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because you had already investigated these coins somewhat, and you know that they do some type of scrying, and Feign Death specifically confuses any kind of like magical detection spells. It would look like somebody died.
All right. So is our plan? Are we like just gonna hop in the portal and just start slaying demons, or like
I
we're
figured
just
that
starting
we
by
deal with...
murdering Alexander?
Yeah, I figured we'd deal with him first and then move on. Or are we just planning to kill him to stop the immediate threat and then like regroup in the future to? Because I mean, we're diving into the one at the Circles of Hell. I'm assuming is where that portal goes, and that's not a very fun place.
Sure. In the time that you guys are finishing all these preparations, you do get a message from Balasar. And the message is, "Oh gosh, I hope this works. A rift has opened here, and they are swarming through to take the gate." And that's all
Okay,
you get.
or we can just go there.
So maybe feign death is kind of unnecessary, and we should probably just fight this horde of demons.
Yeah.
I mean, those are across the woods, and it would take you
Yeah.
a day and a half to get over there.
I mean, but there's all my like 100 clans people defending the gate right now.
Yeah.
Assuming that.
Yeah, they'll definitely
would
be able
not
to hold
die
out for at
instantly.
least a day and a half or whatever comes through the thing, don't you think?
I think we should probably message
I would
Mag
hope so.
Marjorie. Flame Spinner, you want to tell your mom about this issue we just were notified of? Because there's lots of demons, and they're swarming through, and it seems like the plan is starting to come to fruition.
Yeah, Flamespinner gets on his stone and he talks for a few minutes and he says, I guess The's on top of it. He's been able to teleport your clansmen away.
Yeah, but what about the gate?
What about the gate stone?
I didn't specifically mention that. Let me just call back. And he's like, okay, so bad news. I should have probably given him more detail. So was the important thing the clans people or the stone?
Well, I mean both.
The stone?
And he's like on the he's like on the call. He's like, yeah. No, hold on. Let me just double check. So do you want the clansmen there?
No, we want them both gone because
You need them but you need the stone. Okay, I guess they're taking the stone. I mean, they're trying to take the stone through the rift now, so I think that's probably taken care of.
no, the rift for the demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. I guess the guys they're just leaving. I mean, at this point, they're leaving everything alone, and they're just. I guess all they care about is the stone circle.
Yeah, the stone that raises the dead. All the dead. Every dead is going to be raised. We should stop that.
Okay. Let me just see. Yeah. No, Mom, they're saying the rock's important now.
Yeah.
They're saying that the rock is the main thing. No, Mom, I'm telling you, that's what they're saying. They're saying it's the rock. They're saying the rock. Mom, this is not me. This is them. This is them. They're saying the rock. Yeah, she said they got the rock.
All right, cool. So back to the original plan of feign death. And it looks like we're gonna have to go through the portal to get the stupid gate stone back.
Well, which they got the rock? The demons got the rock?
Yeah, the demons got it.
All
yeah.
right.
But he does tell you, he's like, no, but she did say a few things. Like, it was mostly goblins. There was like maybe 2 or 3 dozen people who came through too, that looking maybe not that happy. And she thinks probably slaves. A bunch of goblins and like one guy in big armor. She said intimidating looking. She flame breathed him, but he didn't care. So she said at that point she was just going to let him take the rock.
I mean, fair enough.
All right.
That's fair.
So I'm going to assume that we've kind of explained the basic plan to Flame Spinner.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay. So,
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready for you to ride out on his back and.
So Flame Spinner, we should probably have like one of the tanky people pretend to die. That's what I think would be a good idea. Probably like either Thordar or
Yeah. Also,
Thorian.
if you feign death on one of your own people, they can't wake up for an hour.
Oh. Hey, is the bard? Can we get the bard back?
We need you for another song, feign death.
Blink.
I like that idea.
Mr. Bard, would you like to herald in this battle? Just stand over there, please.
Well, no, actually, we need the bard to record it so we can make a song about
Yeah.
Flame Spinner. Like, we actually need him there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's gonna watch. Are you guys ready to cast Feign Death? And you have your armies there. You have your, everyone has their stuff that they want to do.
yeah.
Everyone's read up on the magic items that they got last time, so they know what they do.
One thing to clarify: am I just firing this anti-demon arrow like right away, or are we trying to mess this guy up a little bit first so it like pierces his skull and kills him?
Well, so he got hit by a flame breath from like an ancient dragon, and it didn't seem to do anything. So.
But what if he's just got a fire demon inside of him that is making it so he doesn't take fire damage?
I mean, it's possible.
Is that a thing?
Let's see. Meg Marjorie is more powerful than the ancient dragon that's in the compendium here, but
Marvelous.
which I think would be
like a super ancient dragon. Does it go by Super Saiyan levels after that?
yeah. So that's what her breath weapon should be. 26d6. So you know that he at least shrugged off that.
Dragon
How
2.
much damage my
Super Ancient Dragon 3. Let's see here. I thought I wrote down what all my stuff did.
It's probably easier to read it in the compendium compared to in that super narrow column.
yeah? So
60-10.
assuming he fails the thing, oh well. So if he doesn't fail the thing, it doesn't become non-magical. Am I reading that correctly?
Correct.
So we could just swoop back in and grab it again.
Yep.
So yeah, that my magical arrow is not going to do that much damage by a long shot.
So we can try to learn the demon's true name and then have
Right.
him.
Which Balasar did tell you is written on Alexander's left arm.
And have him spit out Alexander's soul.
Yeah. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's cast Feign Death on one of Thordar's dwarves.
Sure. Yeah, you get a guy to Feign Death on. Alright, so you cast Feign Death, and a portal opens up, and it's going to be right here in this area, which can I somehow review?
Alright. And
There.
so as like when the portal opens up, can I send Dust to go and try and like tell me what's on his left arm?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Like have him be invisible.
Yeah, he can fly over to. So Alexander steps out of this portal, and he sees that there's a dead body there, and I'm assuming you guys probably use your scroll of seeming, so you guys all seem to be innocuous people who just happen to be milling around.
Yeah, just regular townspeople.
Yeah, 2 goblins come out to get to get the dead body, as per his usual pattern. Your imp's able to fly over there, which I guess I didn't even put your imp on this. Your imp's able to fly over there, and he can continue to tell you that what he could see was that he's wearing armor.
Oh. Okay.
So he cannot make out anything, underneath his armor. Yeah, it's not going to be quite that easy. Do you think I was going to let you win by having the imp fly over and?
Hey man.
It says Charles.
It could have been an oversight. Been like, dang it, yeah, that works.
Man, you got me. You guys got me there. If you had just ever read his tattoo, you guys could have done this whole thing at the beginning.
just the first
Yeah.
time.
I mean, you also know it's going to be
Would've
written in
nailed
a
it.
language that's known only to the demon that empowers him. And again, none of you guys can see invisible stuff right now, right?
No.
I know I ask you every time he appears. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're good. You're all
Thorian,
good.
well, Thorian, of course, would have his moon lantern thing ready. Cause,
I do have my moon lantern ready.
Oh yeah, how far does your moon lantern shine?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, wait, I'd have to tell you. It's not actually called a moon lantern on the thing. What is it called?
Lantern of Moonlight.
Lantern. Oh, lantern of revealing. Nice. Let's see. Right. 30 foot dim light. Additional 3. Okay, so it shines 30 feet that you get to see invisible things within. That would not really be. Where are you?
helpful yet.
That grid is very difficult to see.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize this color of grid was going to be. Actually, maybe I can make it. Good.
Can we do like an earthy brown?
Can you see that, Thorian?
Oh yeah. No, you're not going to be able to see it because it's red and green.
What are you talking about? I can see all the people on it. Like I can see.
Can you
dust
see the
and I
grid
can
right
see-
now?
Yeah, I can see the grid.
Oh, okay.
Now I can't.
Now you can't? Now it got worse?
No.
Okay. What was I on before?
That's probably also going to be bad. You were on red before.
Yeah, I can see what you had prior.
Okay. You guys can see that fine? Yes or no?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you can see it as long as you're 30 feet. If you get within 30 feet of him, you can shine moonlight on his, and see invisible stuff. So within 30 feet of you, you don't see anything invisible going on. All right. What do you guys want to do? You guys just want to let him take a body and leave?
Nah.
I mean,
Let's just do it again.
Want to go like?
We have
Sorry,
300 of them.
Thordar. Our bad. We thought we were ready.
Oh no, this yeah.
Guess we weren't.
We just have to feign death on all of us and get us on the other side of the portal. Attack from the inside.
They'll never expect it. Do you want to go like dragon form? What? And then just get this party started.
Actually, I want to summon my creatures first, or my animals.
Okay. What do you want?
Conjure animals. So I'd like to do 2 rating of 1/2.
Okay.
I don't get to pick.
Is a brown bear a half?
I think that's what it was. No, that's
No,
that's
brown bear
not-
is 1.
I think black bear's a half.
I don't have black bear on here.
And then also I think the boar is half as well.
Let's see. No, crocodiles are half. Let's see if I can get it. Pick another character. There. Save that name. It auto-generates names, so your character is Oasramoy Sastreahu. You know, the
It's a
bear.
good, strong alligator name.
Yeah.
That's what I would have picked.
What? Would you say black bear or brown bear?
Black bear. You already have brown bear.
Black bear.
Brown bear is a half share. All right. Do that, and then I don't have a token for him yet, but
So I think I should turn into the red one. Just talking to you guys. I think I should turn into a red dragon wormling rather than the others because the red dragon wormling has double HP of everything else. So, or would you guys rather think I should turn into a blue, green, or black?
I mean, it looked like fire wasn't super effective.
Right. At the
What
moment,
what attribute is black?
black is acid, I believe.
Acid could melt his armor.
And green is poison?
Yes.
Yeah, you just got an acid spit right on his left arm. That seems like it probably will do nothing, but maybe. Alright.
Yeah, black as acid. I can do that too.
All right, so as soon as animals start appearing, Alexander looks somewhat upset, and you know,
I'm gonna, while he's doing this, I'm just gonna blast it. I'm gonna cast Hex on a goblin and then blast him in the face.
all right, one of the goblins you're gonna blast.
Yeah.
All right, roll for
So then that gets another +2 because of my wand, and I wasn't sure how to put that in.
Oh, okay. Well, it actually just says you have a
Oh yeah, no,
20
no, I
plus
did.
3
I did
plus
put it
2
in.
plus 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so then
yeah,
11.
but 11's not gonna hit a goblin, unfortunately.
Okay, and then here's my second blast.
Yeah, that one will hit a goblin.
16.
And how much damage does it deal to a goblin? Yes, you kill one of the goblins that's out there. Yeah, she's
And yeah,
yes, you strike down a goblin with your magic, and I guess I'll have to all these guys add turns to you all. No, what? All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative. What? Oh, no one has any names on here. So helpful.
I mean, we pretty much know what the tokens are.
Everyone else has to somehow. Sorry, I need to let you have your thing to roll.
Nailed it.
You're not even aware anything's happening yet. You're just kind of hanging out.
I'm like,
So-
I killed a goblin. I mean, I did my job. I'm out. I'm done.
All right, it should be. Oh, doesn't need initiative. He's.
Can we get some like cool like atmospheric battle music?
Oh yeah. We should get some cool atmospheric battle music. Ba-dum-dum-dum.
That's what we were looking for.
Let's see if I can find a good one.
Oh yeah, but you can't hear these.
I can't actually hear him. Oh.
I mean, I think it's great. I can just imagine all this happening in like slow motion, panning.
Okay, let's try this one.
Just like a goblin exploding.
How does that one sound? Does that one sound good?
They're playing.
I think
over
they're
each
all
other.
playing at the same
No.
time.
That's not good.
You're layering the music.
Well, it definitely sounds.
Okay, how's that?
You want to hear it? It sounds fun.
That's probably it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Final Boss. So if I named it that, then maybe that's the good one. All right. So. Okay, Varwolf, what did you roll for? Oh, you had
0.
You really did have 0.
Yeah.
It's like yours didn't roll, and then that should be fine for the rest of it. And then Dust, I guess I'll just make him like at 12.
Oh.
You were about Corlon and Thordar.
I can actually roll for him real quick.
Oh, you can? Okay. If you have an easy way to roll for him. Okay, nice. Alright. So Zalthor, and you get to move with the dragon. And the music's a little louder.
slightly off.
Oh, because the two browsers were both playing. All right. So Zalthor, what do you want to do?
So yeah, I guess
You're just gonna take your shot first thing.
I feel like that.
The shot of destiny.
I feel like that's a bad plan.
Plink.
Oh.
Well,
So
pack it up,
I
boys.
guess all I really have is just like a normal bow and arrow and a dragon that I'm flying on.
Yeah.
So can I like shoot an arrow through his fire breath, and then they're both flaming?
Yeah. Yeah, you, in fact, here, I'll let you fly up here, and that way, and then I'll even... 16d6, which is pretty light. Yeah. So you'll do 49 damage plus, I guess you can click on an attack for yourself.
It's a little bit confusing having two Rama. Having two people use the same computer. Let's see, so I'm gonna click that. And
Oh yeah, so that'll hit him. That's no problem.
and probably no sneak attack.
No, there's no one else that's near him that he can see. Alright, so you know see him engulfed in flames, and I guess he actually has to make a saving throw, but that's fine. He's not dexterous. I'm just gonna say he failed that. Hey, could Dust make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, you're gonna kill Dust. Douchebag.
Let me ask you this: Does Dust have more than 25 hit points, anyways?
No.
Yeah. So the good thing is you were able to kill off that guy. You were able to kill off this goblin. So you did quite a bit of damage there, and I think actually a bunch of your flame would have gone. I'm not quite through that. Okay, so your flame doesn't actually go through the portal, but there's flames up there. And you see him get the arrow comes and pierces him, flames boil over him, and he kind of flinches a little bit, and then you see, he just kind of flexes again, and it seems like he's fine.
You killed Dust, you monster.
All right, this guy is Alexander. He's going to.
You're fighting with a dragon and you chose to fly right next to the enemy. I'm sorry. Didn't think about the consequences of my actions.
You should have dragoned better.
So Alexander's going to start walking forwards towards you guys, and he says, "You fools! My power is far beyond yours." Alright, what do you want to do? Oops, twice. That is Thorian's turn.
Okie dokie.
I see it as a brown bear's turn.
Yeah, because I clicked twice.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to here, and then I'm gonna turn into a black wormling.
Okay. Let's see.
And you're within 30 feet, right? Richard?
Yes.
Do we see anything invisible? Do we?
When you turn into a wormling, do you have what happens to your items?
Once again.
Do they get absorbed by you, or you can still continue to carry them if you want to?
I know I can continue to do my spells. Let me see. Or I can continue to concentrate on my spell. Let me see what else. Let me see.
I think they can either be absorbed or you can carry it. So let's just say you can carry it. And you do. It was here. Yeah, you see coming off of the back of this guy some kind of tendril thing that reaches beyond the range of your lantern back towards the portal, like off his back.
Okay.
And the lantern reveals stuff so everybody can see everything.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure it wasn't like some. If you held the lantern, you can see it.
No, whatever's in the light, you can see.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. So the next time you can be this worm again. All right, then the bears. You want them to run forwards?
Yes, I want them to go and attack. Or actually, I don't know, because they're going to get crispy fried.
Well,
Let's send one up
it's-
and the
it's
other one.
A 5 to 6 turn recharge, though. Isn't that what it? That's
Oh, okay.
He has to roll a 5 or a 6 to reach.
Oh,
Because of
okay.
1 in 3 chance of recharging.
Send one up and
One
the
up?
other one
Okay.
back.
Okay. One of them can go up and he can attack. And I'm not even going to bother rolling because he'll attack until scratch or bite or whatever it is that he'll do. And then again, Alexander will, basically, now that there's light shining on him, you see this tendril basically like flex and like extend up and then hit him, and his whole body flexes and he seems like he's, whatever damage he's been dealt is erased.
Fancy.
Thordar, because he's cool, he's going to charge forwards, and he's going to drink his potion. I'm going to have him drink the potion of invulnerability. He's going to go toe-to-toe against Alexander. Coralon's probably going to cast some kind of cool spell. He'll be commenting like, "Oh, I read in a book one time, such and such." And he'll
Color
cast,
spray.
he'll try to do yeah.
He's gonna try to make him go to sleep.
Yeah, sleep. Yeah, I think actually he'll probably just hang on to his spells for now because that's probably the best thing for him to do. Yeah. Seeing at this point that you guys, could understand that you're not hurting him, Volgal, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna move up here. Isn't there like a button you could press to see where you were last time?
Yeah, spacebar. You moved 25 feet.
Okay, so then that would be 30. I'm gonna move my hex as my bonus action onto Alexander Yar and have him have disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
And can I target the tentacle thingy? Is that
Yeah, you
possible?
can try
Or can I
shoot
try?
it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot it then.
All right. So you feel like your blast went right through the tentacle, and that it did not have any kind of effect on it.
Okay.
Do
Then
you
I guess
see
I'll
anything
just...
that appears to be holding the portal open?
Wait, what? I can't hear anything now. Oh no. Okay, I think I can hear you again.
You what?
Hello?
There.
We're good?
Yes.
So is there anything holding the portal open?
What is it?
Can we see anything holding the portal open?
Oh, holding it open? No, it's just an open portal
Yeah.
there. It's the same thing. It's actually a rift that's like, it looks like you just sliced it open, and you can see on the other side. You can just see black.
Okay, then I guess I'll just shoot at Alexander, because, I mean, I can't do anything else, really. Does that hit? Does it matter?
Yeah, that'll hit him.
I do force damage and necrotic damage. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
if
super
that
effective.
matters at all.
I shoot the armor. Break the armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want to try to shoot at his left arm?
Yeah, sure. Should I reroll
All
for
right.
that?
I'll say you're able to hit against his arm, and because he's been stitched, he's been taken apart and stitched back together, you can start to actually break his arm off of his body. But of course, then he just starts to heal up his arm again.
Okay, but I did do like a little bit of damage to his arm.
Well, you feel like if you hit his arm hard enough before he healed, that you could probably remove it from his body.
Okay. And that's it for my turn.
All right, Zalthor.
Yeah, we're gonna fly up and try and bite his arm off.
It's a great idea.
And as we're flying up, I'm gonna launch an arrow at it. Same motion.
Sure, yeah, you can fire an arrow and you know, the dragon can
I'm
fire.
gonna aim like at the connection point.
Sure.
Oh yeah, and we keep hearing fragments of an ancient song.
Yeah. You're like doo 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 doo. And then it hits and it's like doo 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 doo.
Wow.
That's what an ancient song sounds like. I don't make up these ancient songs.
Well, I assume we're gonna bite.
Bite and 2 claws.
And a crit claw. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so between you and the dragon, you're able to remove his arm from his body, and you still see like the flecks of healing that happens, but now the thing is on the ground next to him. But on his turn, he will take his arm and he's going to stick his arm back on.
He's gonna take it out of the dragon's mouth.
Well, he actually clawed it off. So, oh wait, I can.
But no, you did the bite second. The bite came second, okay? Is he in his mouth?
Yeah, then he'll just stick his stump up against the dragon's mouth and reattach his arm. Actually, I'll let you say that he took the arm away and he doesn't get his arm back. But it's his left arm, so it doesn't have a sword in it. He's gonna put his foot up on Thordar's chest and kick him back 10 feet. But when he goes to do that, Thordar's plate of dwarven kind kicks in, and so he's not able to push him back, and he just kind of leans his whole body back. He looks extremely frustrated by that, and then he will make a sword attack against Thordar.
Totally forgot to do my sneak attack damage. I snuck attack on that arm so hard.
Alright, so he does hit Thordar, and he's gonna do 41 damage.
Dang.
Let's just see what kind of health Thordar has. Oh yeah, he's fine. He only takes half damage, so that would be 20 damage.
And what about his potion? What does that prevent?
It cut the damage in half.
Yeah, he only takes half damage
That's
on
what that
everything.
did? Okay. Iron
Yeah.
His armor did that too.
Where to
No, he
read
just
that?
takes half damage from his potion, so he's still okay. He's not bad at all. So Thorian, what do you want to do? So now you just see Alexander has attacked Thordar, and his arm is ripped off and is in the mouth of this other dragon over there.
Take off a leg.
I want to see where the tendril's coming from. I want to see if I can find out more about that. Try to reveal it to everybody else.
Yeah, fly
Okay.
into the portal.
So I am going. If I fly directly over him, will I be able to take like an attack of opportunity? Will he be able to take an attack of opportunity or anything like that?
I'll say it would cost you an extra square. No, it'll cost you 2 squares of movement to go high enough over him that, that it wouldn't actually be within
Okay.
reach of him.
Well then, I will pop them. Yeah, right there. Move right here then, which
Okay.
is double my run or double my movement.
That's your.
Well, can't you fly as like a wyvern or something?
Oh yeah, you should see what your what the wormling's flying speed.
Oh,
is.
fly is 60. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be normal. That would be normal movement -2.
Okay. Sounds good.
And so I will do that. What can I
You
see
do
where
see-
the tendril is now?
Yeah, I mean now you can see there's just a long tendril. It's goes. Wait, I can just turn it up. You can see it just basically goes all the way through and through the portal. And when it gets to the surface, and when it gets to the surface of the portal, well, actually, can you see that there? Let's see. Can you see? Oh, look, you can actually see into the portal slightly. You can see the part that's revealed there. So, yeah, you can see it into the portal. And now that you're standing over there, and this, this lantern is shining that way, you can actually tell that you can see a little bit into the portal. You can see some ground that's on the other side of the portal, and you can see the tendril that goes that way.
Okay. Guys, I see ground. It's ground. Okay, anyways. Let's see. He is.
You're so astute.
What can I say? I think he's a little bit too far away from me. Just spray him.
Oh yeah, you get to roll 1d6 and see if you get there. Yes, so you would have your breath weapon too. Sorry, what was the last thing you said, Thorian?
I think I'm too far away. Yeah, it's a 15-foot line to spray him, and he is 28 feet away. So I believe at the moment that's all I can do.
If you had wanted to spray him on the way flying by, you could have done that though.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do that then. And spray him. With my acid breath. Let me get my stuff. That definitely hits. It has to. A 5.
Doesn't acid
What
breath
is-
just hit?
No, I have to roll a d20.
Oh, this is actually an attack roll?
Yeah.
Huh. That seems crazy, because it's going to be incredibly difficult to hit. That's what you can do. Hold on.
Yeah, it's 1d20 plus 0.
It has a 1d20 plus 0 on a... Oh, I guess
Um,
this is a little baby.
And then
Wait, what did you
damage is
choose then?
5d8.
Black dragon?
Black. A black dragon wormling.
Black dragon wormling. Well, since this says it should be... Okay, for in my book here, Black Dragon Wormling, it says acid breath. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
15-foot line, 5 feet wide. Each creature in that line must make a DC 11 Dex saving throw.
Alright, because down here it says... Okay.
Yours says something different.
It just at
Very
the very
weird.
bottom it says the roll 1 for acid breath is 1d20 plus 0 and then a 5d8.
Yeah, it should be 5d8. So,
Okay.
just click the 5d, or just click as though it hit, and it'll see how much the damage would be. So it'd be 16 damage and halved if he can make his save, which he will choose to make his save, I guess, because he can do that. He can't always do it. But he can do it a certain number of
It
times.
just always do it. Always
He's like,
make
"You know
the
what?
save.
That is not him.
Guys, he's afraid of acid.
So he'll take 8 damage from acid, and same thing. He'll flex again. This time with only one arm, I guess, and he's doing okay. All right. Do you want the bears to attack him, or to try to hold him still, or what do you want to do?
Can one of the bears try to hold his sword arm? Like try to latch onto it?
They could at least grapple him,
Yeah.
so he
Can
can't walk
grapple
around.
him?
Sure. In fact, I'll let both of them help out grappling him, and yeah, they can hold on to him, and then he can try to break free in a future round. But yeah, they clamp down on him and try to hold him.
He has disadvantage on strength stuff.
Yep. Yeah, Thordar. See, now you have his arm removed that has the name on it. I don't know. What are you guys trying to accomplish with him at this point? You're just going to keep hitting him and watching him heal?
We can pull off other
You're
body
just gonna
parts.
slowly take different pieces off of it. Is that your hope?
Dismantle him.
If he's
Just
just a
gonna
torso,
dismantle him.
what's he gonna do?
We don't need your name. We're just gonna dismantle you. I mean, I'm gonna run through the portal to see what's up with this umbilical cord. Umbilical cord. There we go. That's,
Sure.
That's the word.
All right, so Thoradar will stay there, and he'll just keep making him mad and hitting him more. And Coralon, I guess. I mean, if you have something you want Coralon to do, you can do it. He can cast Hold Person.
Yeah, what are all the spell skills available? Sorry.
He just has a whole bunch of different things here. We'll just say here. I'll tell you what. Coralon, when he goes to heal, he'll cast Counterspell and prevent him from healing. He'll successfully prevent him from healing with the casting of Counterspell.
That's right. Take that 8 damage.
Does the healing happen on his turn, or does it happen anytime he takes damage?
Every time he takes damage, he's able to heal from it. So Coralon would eventually run out of counterspells he can cast. Actually, pretty fast.
Man, he should have counterspell on the dragon's turn.
Alexander is going to strike at the dragon here. Let me see what his. Where's 18? Roller back. So he will hit him. And he'll do 47 damage to the.
Does grapple
Or-
do nothing for him trying to attack?
Yeah, he can keep attacking, but he won't be able to move anywhere, and your bears can drag him around wherever they want.
Ah,
That's basically what it can do right now. Now, I guess it's you could now that you have him grappled, the next turn, I'll say they could try to restrain him, and if they restrain him, then he'll have disadvantage on his attacks.
They can pull him
Well,
around.
yeah.
Pull him away from the portal. Maybe the cord will break.
Yeah, and he's gonna make it. He's gonna use his multi-attack and make a second attack against the dragon. And all right, so the dragon takes.
It is rolling really high.
Spark Thrall or Flame Spinner, no!
Yeah, the dragon is beat up quite a bit.
36, 42, and
All right, Volvolf, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna book it to inside the portal, maybe. How far can I move? 30?
Yeah, so you could run all the way up to it. I'll say you can get all the way up to it. And you can feel its surface, and you can see that you're not sure how what it would take for you to pass through the surface of the portal.
So I can't just walk into it?
Or,
like stick my hand in?
No, like as you feel like where the rift is, you can tell there's some kind of magical effect that's going on with it, and you're not sure exactly what it would take for you to, just be able to go through it. You feel like you probably could just push through, but you're not sure what kind of result it might have. It does make you remember that you have oil of etherealness if you want it. I will say that.
If I wait like another turn, could I do like an Arcana check to see if I could, like, without using the potion, figure out how to get through?
Yeah, I mean, just
Terrible
from being
okay.
next to it, you can kind of tell. And in fact, I'll even just have the crystal speak to you again, and I'll tell you that I don't think the living are meant to pass through this.
Okay.
But I mean, you can always try it, and who knows? Maybe that guy lies.
He told me you're a trickster, you're playing a prank on me.
It's just a
Obviously.
prank.
Shoot. Yeah, I guess I'll use the potion then. Like, are
Yeah.
we just assuming that I
Yeah,
have
so
it?
you can.
You're just gonna go in solo. You're not worried about any potential issues here of you walking into this realm.
I
of
mean,
death.
there's a
It seems
ton
unlikely
of
there's anything on the other
potential
side.
There's probably like a tea party or something.
issues. Yeah. It's probably like a Mad Hatter tea party.
It's fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you dump the oil on yourself, and you enter the ethereal realm right next to where you are. You know, the same location, but now you're on the ethereal plane. So you have that going for you, which is nice. Zalthor, what do you want to do? You're on the dragon. The dragon has been sliced up pretty good. And you still have the, you know, his arm with his name written in a language that only the demon can know. But of course, you don't speak that language.
I kind of don't want my dragon buddy to die. But if we fly away, he's going to get an attack of opportunity. My dragon buddy might die.
Take his other arm.
He's at like half health right now, so he could take another hit and not get killed.
So yeah, I guess we should probably fly away.
All right, you want to go just a little bit back?
Yeah, something like that. I'd probably go like more upwards than towards the portal.
Right.
You should probably attack him first if you're just gonna fly around and fly away.
Can you try to rip the
I'm
armor
riding
off
a
of his
dragon.
arm?
I can still attack just because the dragon's
Yeah.
flying around doesn't mean I can't shoot.
Yeah, the arm.
Yeah, but-
if you want, you can de-armor the arm if you want to be able to get to the text on it.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
All right. So, you know, Flame Spinner kind of reaches the arm back up to you. You pull it out of the thing, and now you have, you know, the arm of a dwarf in your hand. And there's cryptic text written on it. You can't make out.
Can I have Flame Spinner contact his mom
Sure.
and be like, "Hey, Mom, I'm hurt real bad.
And it's
Think
like,
I'm
Mom,
dying."
Mom, it hurts. It hurts. And since you're writing on him, you can hear her response. She's like, "I'm watching the whole thing. Duh and I are here. We're scrying it. It's not a problem. We'll come when we're needed.
You're doing great.
You're doing fine, buddy."
Hey, ask if she could read the arm.
No one can read. No one can read demon's private language. You'd have to ask the demon. He could read it for you.
Wait, with minor illusion, can I make a hair look like a person? Is
Yeah,
that
you
a thing?
yeah, you can make it. You could make an illusion of a person.
Ah, dang, but we don't know what she looks like, do we? I'm thinking.
About
see,
his
here's what I'm thinking.
girlfriend.
We saw him. We saw Alexander can break free a little bit when we were in town.
Mhm.
Like break free of the demon's control for like just a second there. We saw a flash of clarity when we first talked about.
Yeah, sure.
The
Do
lady.
you want to call out to him or something?
Yeah, so I wanna call out to him and be like, Alexander, we can bring her back or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And you can see he tries to, resist a little bit, and he says, "No, do not bring her back." He's like, if you can, read my arm.
We need help with that.
Can you translate?
Can you just like yell out your own name? Yell out the demon's name.
Yeah, but he doesn't know his own name.
He hasn't ever had the ability to look at his own arm and
No,
through some
because-
sort of demonic pact be able to understand the
No,
personal language.
no, he can't know. He doesn't know the true name. If he knew the true name of the demon that was possessing him, I think he had this under control.
Yeah, but he's still possessed.
All right. Alexander gets to go, and he's going to. Let's see. I don't know what he's going to try to do here. I guess he'll try to he'll break free of the two bears, and then he'll kill this one because he's a punk. I'm not going to bother rolling all these things because he does a lot of damage.
I think
Dorian.
my bear would survive. I am going to do that and then this. And I'm going to fly over here. And I'm going to shine my lantern on the arm and read it.
Yeah, you can use your secret crystal, and okay, I'm gonna say you'll have to. I think you'll have to stop being a a wormling to effectively do this. Because now you got to use all your items, unless you were just having all your items in a pile next to you.
No, I just had my lantern out, so I'll have to
Okay.
I'll stop being a wormling.
All right,
Just
so-
hanging from his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll go back to, your dwarfish self, and you read his name, and I mean, you want to call out the name of the demon?
Yes, I definitely do. What is it?
It is Charles.
Constipation.
It's
Charles?
Charles.
Good strong demon name.
No, his name is hold on one second. It's in the book.
Chuck.
Wait, I didn't know your lantern could just like decrypt all languages.
It's not my lantern.
Yeah, just not that it really matters since it's the very end of the game, but he has a little item that he has which allows him only in moonlight to be able to read, to translate any text.
Like that would have been helpful to know. Now
Yeah,
I'm just chilling out in the ethereal plane for no reason.
yeah. Oh, there's still a reason. There's still a very good reason.
You probably can't die if you're in the ethereal plane, right?
You can pass
I
through
don't know.
everything as though it wasn't there. Hold on.
Oh, sweet. So now I'm gonna be trapped in the demon realm.
You're not in the demon realm yet. You're right in
You're just
front
like
of the
right
demon
next to
realm.
it.
But I'm gonna
Um,
be in there.
Fraz Herb Lou.
Frazzerloo?
That's the demon's name.
We're pretty close to Brazzer Loop there.
Fraz Herb Lou. Yeah.
Frazzerloo.
Yeah, so if you call out his name, and you can tell you have some level of control over this demon who's here. Where do you want to make? I mean, you can make the demon do whatever you want, basically. But you do remember from your reading that the more complicated a command you try to give, the more likely a demon's going to be able to twist it.
Just tell him to stop in the name of love.
Let's see. So probably too much to tell him to just let go.
No, you could do that.
What?
You can tell him to
You
let
can do
go.
that?
Let go of what?
Of his possession. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
All right. The demon releases Alexander and takes a step back. Yeah, you can still see this thing comes from the demon out into the realm. Yeah, but Alexander is definitely now free.
Like,
And Alexander
like,
says,
his face, like a little portion of his face, demon.
uh,
I thought that's how you described
"Well,
it.
no. He's been all stitched back together and everything."
No, he had like a not his face in the middle of his forehead.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
He's been
rest of his
split,
body.
and like more flesh has been added.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
actually demon flesh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Alexander says, Thank you. Through the portal, there is a focusing crystal. And the demon is going to call for reinforcements because now he sees you guys are serious. And so a bunch of goblins are going to start running through the portal.
So, can I
response to
hear
this.
any of this in the ethereal plane? Am I just kind of just chilling out by myself?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
just-
Kind
you
of
just see
oblivious
this
to what's going on?
Wispy stuff going on. A
No.
demon pops out.
You still know all the stuff that's going on here.
I'm just like, oh man, look, there's a demon. Oh, there's more demons.
Yeah. You can
That's
hear what's going on. You can see these guys running through, but you're invisible to them, and also they just pass right through you.
Sweet.
As these swarms of guys come out, Thordar's buddies, are all basically taking up position to be able to fight this horde of goblin guys that are coming through.
Coralon, use fireball.
He would. We
Yeah.
definitely know he would.
Yeah.
One
So
time
Thordar's
at a
up.
time.
Thordar's gonna go around Alexander, and he'll you want him to try to kill this demon that's somewhat under your control?
Should I use the demon to try to help us? I don't know if I can do much with it, to be honest. What
I
do you
mean,
guys
I
think?
would say you should just have the demon just stand there and do nothing.
Just stay there the whole time? Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
You can probably at least keep the. Maybe you can keep the demon from attacking, almost certainly, but
Mhm.
probably cannot have the demon just reject the healing.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I say stand there and do nothing.
Okay. So, I mean, if would it stand to reason though if we attacked him, but he heals instantly? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
Or
that's what
was he-
the
We've seen him
court
heal
does.
instantly.
Okay. So I guess there wouldn't really be any point to attacking him then.
Yeah, so Thordar will just, prepare himself for the goblin onslaught, and Coralon will fireball, and he can take out like a whole section
Yeah.
of demons or goblins at one time. And Varvolf, you are up there.
Yeah, I'm going in the portal.
All right, so when
Something
you go
about
through,
a focusing crystal.
when you go through there, you see. I don't have an icon for it. So as you go through there, you can see that this. Now on that side of the portal, you can see everything clearly once you've passed through it, and you can see it's a, basically a large open room, like just a really vast room that's there. You can see this tendril, and on the other side of the portal, it had to be revealed by this light, but on this side, you can see it just stretches through. It goes through, and there's a big like disc crystal that it goes into, and then from there, it kind of focuses down to just a single line and shoots up. And in front of you, you see sitting on a massive black throne, the face that you've known since childhood, on the iconography of your clan. Mephistopheles himself is sitting there, and he says, "Pathetic child, you think you can hide from me so easily? These plans are mine and mine alone. Your clan has done its job, now be gone." And the little fairy guy from the crystal, he speaks up and he says, "Wouldn't this be a good time to strike?"
Yeah, probably. This is probably prime time to strike.
Yeah, so what do you want to try to strike at? Do you want to try to strike at the crystal? Do you want to just try to... you want to hit Mephistopheles in the face?
Break
So
his
I'm
knees.
I'm just so conflicted.
Who doesn't want to hit him in the
I'm
face?
gonna break his kneecaps and then make him bite his throne and then curbs. So I'm gonna ask the fairy to strike at the crystal, and
Okay.
also notify Maggie and that Mephistopheles is just on the other side of the portal.
Yeah. Yeah, so you... you want to use your, main strike that the fairy told you about?
What was that one again?
It would be, this would be the act that could turn you into a free warlock and hopefully get your patron to reject you by turning his power against himself.
Oh, if it's turning his power against himself, I guess I'll aim for him.
Okay, so you want to try to strike at him? I mean, the little fairy guy will tell you that he doesn't think Mephistopheles himself can be defeated by this, but you might, you can at least annoy him enough that he'll break his hold on you.
And so what if I hit the crystal? Does the fairy have any gems of wisdom about that?
He'll tell you, well, if you strike at Mephistopheles, you can certainly wound and distract him. If you break, of course, then you'd have to break the crystal some other way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, then I'll hit Mephistopheles with it.
Right, they're cutting out a little bit here. You're
He's going to hit Mephistopheles.
All right, so you're going to go for Mephistopheles himself?
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not. He's just cutting in and out.
He said yes.
Okay.
Am I cutting in and out for anyone else?
No, I think it's just on the.
The app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try speaking again.
This is me speaking. I would like to
That seems good right now.
punch Mephistopheles in the face.
All right. So, you make just like an Eldritch Blast would normally be, except now you can feel it kind of being directed by this crystal a little bit, and
Okay.
you see kind of all of your strength as a warlock is funneled into this one moment. You're able to strike at him, and Mephistopheles initially gets hit by it, and it's not just like a one-time little blast. It's this constant stream that's coming from you hitting him. And at first, he looks quizzical, and then he starts to get angry, and he says, "How dare you use my own power against me?" And then he starts to get a little bit worried. And how is this possible? And he reaches out against you, and you can see he's just going to smite you down. But whatever power he starts directing at you, is just reflected right back at him. And so he's really getting hit here, and he says, what was that stupid other demon's name? Basil or whatever. Anyways, whatever that guy's name is, he calls out to him. His wife should just let him speak it.
Fazlar Blue or something.
Fazlar Blue.
Charlie?
Yeah, good old Charlie.
Good old Chuck.
He was like, hey Charlie, you're on your own. Oh yeah, Frazzer Blue. He calls out to him, and he tells him, Frazzer Blue. Okay, good enough. Yeah, Frazzer Blue. What have you got me into this time? And you see Mephistopheles, he now pulls back his power, and so you kind of, you feel his presence depart from you. And the little fairy says, "Now, quickly, seize this power yourself." And you can make whatever check you think you would do the best at.
Like check or saving throw?
Well, not a
Or
saving throw, but
just,
any
like,
kind of
skill
skill you
check?
can use. You can do performance, you can do arcana, you can do, any kind of skill check you want.
yeah.
However you want to try to grasp onto this power, you can go for it. Yeah, and you feel like maybe this power is kind of slipping away from you. But this fairy says, "No problem now. If you need, I can grant you power." And do you want to accept his power instead?
So I failed at becoming a free warlock. Pretty much.
Sorry, you're cutting out too much here.
So he failed at becoming a free warlock? Here,
Well,
just...
yeah, sorry, let me just take this one. Yeah, you think that if you didn't, you could become a free warlock, but you would lose some of your warlock levels.
Oh, okay.
You would
Yeah,
only be I'd say you could be a level 2. You could be a level 2 warlock, a free warlock, or you can just continue and be a level 3 warlock obeying this little fairy.
Indentured warlock.
I'll tentatively accept their power.
All right, so he will try to stand out somehow. Yeah, so he'll accept you. So you'll still have all your same warlock powers, but now you're just under a new patron. And Mephistopheles, you see him and his throne. They step away. You can tell that he just kind of plane shifted to somewhere else, like perhaps the 8th Circle of Hell, because that seems like a type of place he'd like to go.
Okay.
It's like really nice that time of year, and
It's a good vacation spot.
yeah, it's like quite nice. Yeah, so he disappears through there, and so what remains in this realm where you are, there is the that crystal is still there, but now there's no power that's coursing through it, and you also, having the chance to kind of look around, you see there are about a dozen people who are here that you presume have been taken through this portal, the rift in the past. And there's also the Gate of Souls that's sitting there.
So there's a dozen dead people?
No, they're alive on this other side, but I mean, they're spirits. They're not like embodied people now.
Oh, okay. So they're okay.
Because he was trying to make his own realm of the dead, and so these are the the dead that he
12.
controls, basically. Yeah.
the 12 people.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he has
make your dreams become dreams
Yeah.
somehow.
Well, he was
One
ready
soul
to
at a
start. That's why Mag Marty was not caring so much about this. He's like, a dozen people? I don't think that's that much of a concern.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that he would have been coming up to they would have been able to use this gate and take it anywhere they wanted and just start resurrecting people and bring them into their realm. All right,
There are
so
dozens of us.
Zalthor, you are up. You've seen now this dragon, has, well, I guess, come up to you, turned back into a friend, called out the demon's name, and had him give up Alexander. And Varvolf has disappeared from your view. There's some goblins around you. Thordar's standing toe-to-toe with a demon. And, Corlon's off reading a book right now. But the demon is now exposed, and this tentacle thing is gone from him.
I don't know, guys. Sounds like it's being slain or like it's in there. Well, I don't know. What do you think? One more turn, or do I do it now?
Dude, I'm in a different plane.
What do you think, Thorian?
Give it one more turn. Because it would
No.
be such a bummer if it just fizzled.
So Thorian, you believe that you could at least, with your control over this demon, you could at least get him to not be dodging the attack or anything.
Right.
So you could get a nice clean shot at him.
I don't know. I think I want to do it with a standing still target and a demon slaying arrow that's not healing himself.
Then go for it. Do it.
I think.
Yeah.
And
You
also,
have to scream something. You have to scream something cool though.
also we're gonna fly somewhere to get a cone that's not gonna hit anybody else.
I mean, you can fly around to the side over here and breathe that way across him.
Yeah, but then Thorian gets hit.
Oh, I mean, if you fly over here and and the cone can move this way. I think you'll be fine.
Okay, so
He's actually just gonna stick the demon's head in his mouth.
I want to go.
You gotta come over here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere with the intention being getting to a position where I'm not going to hit other people.
Yeah. Yes, you can go that way, and your dragon friend. Actually, here's what's gonna happen. When you tell him what to do, your dragon friend is like, "Hey, if this is gonna be the shot heard around the world, we should call my mom."
Sounds like a good plan.
And he calls her. As you're flying up, he's like, "Mom, we're right about to do this. It's the shot heard around the world. This is it, Mom." And he says, "Hold on just a moment." And you see a magical effect that kind of comes over the area, and everything comes to a complete silence.
Right, guys. No critical fails. That's what we're hoping for right now. No critical
Wait,
fails.
how close are you? Oh, I can't touch you right now. Never mind.
Well, no, I guess I can't miss, right? Isn't that what we're saying? Unless I critically fail.
Yeah, if you can get a 10 or better, that's what you need to hit a stationary object.
Hey,
Yeah.
hit a rock.
I hit it. Okay, so I forget what damage this was. It was like six.
Yeah.
62?
So I'll just tell you what happens. So as you know, because this is your, you know, it's combined your arrow of slaying plus your magical short bow with the enchantment, and you hear a little bit of song go, dun 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 dun, as it plays, and the arrow flies through. The demon, you know, Thorin, what do you call out to tell the demon to, you know, go ahead and get hit?
Right through the heart.
Yeah, the demon, he turns.
Wait, no, I should do through the eyes, right? Because that's what Zalthor does.
That's his signature move.
Yeah.
It's gonna bounce off his rib cage and then hit both of his eyes. Okay.
Yeah, the demon turns and he sees the arrow coming at him, and you can see his normal reflexes to dodge away. But at your command, you know, you tell him that he has to look at right at the arrow, and so he comes, and as it comes in, he swoops his head down actually, and just lets the arrow pierce him.
The arrow, literally.
Yeah, you know, keep your eye on the ball. They always tell you that. Comes right in, hits him, and just that moment when it touches that, as the song plays, the demon, his head is ripped open, and you know, in that moment you hear this rippling thud, just and you hear the echoes of it expanding out, as you believe that you know, Magmardry and perhaps the have done a nice job of amplifying the sound, where it doesn't sound like, I mean, you guys are real close to it. It doesn't sound like it's just an everlasting, you know, it doesn't sound like it's so loud it would actually be heard everywhere, but it sounds like the way the echo is working, it's just going to, you know, expand without diminishing. This loud, you know, thudding noise as it hits into the demon, and wouldn't you know it, the arrow comes in his eye, and the demon, trying to obey Thorian, you know, now it's inside his eye, he can't see it. He turns his head right as it's flying through, and just to get his other eye lined up with it, and out that eye it goes. And now the demon, blinded and you know, collapsing down onto his knees, Ericxander, who's standing right there, and whose turn is next anyways. Ericxander takes his sword and he plunges it into the demon, you know, as he's dying there, and says, "I am done with you." And with that, Ericxander, he collapses. You can tell that he's going to die because his armor's ripped off and you guys have been beating on him. And the demon, as much as he's been holding together his stitched together body, you know, you can tell his body's collapsing. The demon breaks apart and fizzles out, and you know, you remember that you can actually only kill a demon when he's on his own plane. You can only completely kill him. So he fizzles out and returns off to his own demonic plane somewhere.
Is it in the room that I am in?
Yeah, Varvolf, no, he disappears. This demon goes off somewhere else. Varvolf, you see that this you know, this room seems like it's collapsing here, and you know, you're gonna try to run out of there? What are you gonna try to do?
I mean, can I like, can I don't know, can the spirits help me push the stone thing back out?
You don't think you could probably get the gate out, but you could at least get the spirits out, and they could be able to go to their own afterlife again.
Is there anything else that looks valuable?
Yeah, I mean, there's that crystal. You could take that crystal.
Yeah, I'll grab the crystal.
Yeah, you grab the crystal and
then I'm like, everybody out!
Yeah, you come back through and you know, you're returned back to the physical plane, and before you do that, though, the spirits there, who are all also on the ethereal plane, they thank you, and you can see that they're at peace as they fade away to their own, you know, proper afterlives. And you know, you get back out, you have that focusing crystal. Coralon's able to use the crystal to gain much greater insight into how death even just works in the world, and he thinks you could, you know, extend your lives greatly. Ericxander, he's laying there dying, and he tells you, "Thank you, you freed me. And now I go to join my Fenelon." And he falls on his own sword, but at peace with himself, knowing that he was never meant to come back to life. And Flame Spinner, he's super excited. He's like, "Man, you guys, we did it! The shot was heard around the world. Okay, Mom helped out a little bit, but we got this, guys. Man, this is gonna go in the song. I think it already. I have the main chorus. I think, Flame Spinner, Flame Spinner, Flame Spinner did everything. He is the hero of the world. Zalthor was there too." Something like that. It's a work in progress. And you realize that dragons are not known for especially sharing glory, but you think this is a friendship that may last, and things may remain on good terms with this dragon. He seems like a good guy.
So what about like all these goblins that I like stepped out?
Well, Thordar's friends are able to clear off the rest of the goblins here.
Okay.
That's not a problem. They're able to clear off those, and Organ, or whatever his name is, because he spelled it 2 different ways. Anyways, his friend is there, and he said, "You have truly repaid us. Where we had saved your life those years ago, now you have saved not just us, but the entire world." And Zalthor, you kind of think like, well, I mean, Thordar, you didn't really do that much, but sure. And
Thordar got smacked by a sword and saved the world.
yeah,
Safe.
yeah. And each of you leaves this encounter now with the demons gone, the goblins are gone. Each of you is able to leave and kind of return back, basically having completed what you'd set out to do. Dorian, you've now protected this gate of souls, which is locked away in its own dimension, no longer putting the world at risk. Varvolf, over the coming months, this little fairy guy is able to work with you and repeatedly kind of give up control of you until you're able to become a free warlock, the first of your kind. And Thordar has been able to. Plus, you've avenged your clan and even brought them back to life, so that's a bonus too. You didn't, maybe not quite killed off the Mephistopheles who was responsible for their death, but you got them back, so that was at least good. Zalthor, not only did you make up for your past mistakes with Belisar, but you also were able to have this momentous shot that was done. And Corlon, when he returns back, he's just offered free books at every store he could stop by. It's not, he doesn't even have to haggle. People, they know his name and his search for knowledge.
They
He's
accept
able
his
to-
5 gold bargain.
Yeah, he has like gold membership now. Wow. So now with the rifts closed, our heroes set off to their next adventures. The final resting place of Erexander now known. The plots of Mephistopheles and what was his name again? Frazer Blue have been undone. The dead can once again rest in peace. Some heroes truly are better than others. And that's where we end this campaign.
Woo!
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and thank you for joining us. For all of you who watched, we will be starting. I don't know exactly when, but we'll be starting in the coming weeks here, at least, on the Storm King's Thunder campaign. Perhaps at a slightly changed time, which we will be discussing in the time ahead. Anything anyone else wants to add before we close the stream?
So like what happened to the red coins? Did they just
The red coins? Oh yeah, their power fades out.
Okay.
Yeah, their power fades out, and they
An eyeball pops out of each one.
they all each one grows an eye.
Plop, 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 plop.
It's
Just
like
turning
actually
into regular
quite
gold
disturbing.
coins.
Yeah, Zaku, he's no longer under the sway of these coins. They still have a red tint to them, which is unusual and become kind of collector's items. In fact, fast forward 200 years from now, people all across the world, look out and they know these red coins, and they represent, the edge of destruction that was upon the world. And although, not all of you are known everywhere, each of you has a realm where you are known and remembered, and people collect these coins in your honor. There's actually quite a few more that they were able to recover off of Alexander because he had just a pile of them.
So we all have a few for, souvenirs.
Yeah, I mean...
Let me tell you about that one time I saved the world.
Yeah, you hand them out to your fan club and such.
Okay.
Cool. Well, yeah, thanks for participating, everybody. I know we didn't have everybody back for the finale, but work happens. So, I guess cut the stream now, and we will kind of maybe discuss some logistics. I don't know, it's kind of late. So
Yeah, just maybe for a couple minutes.
yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.